Say, stop trying to rob me. Say, stop thinking you hot shit. Say, when we calling you work quick. Say, this ain't just a director. Say, yeah, the word to make it better. Say.
BOS on the track.
You on the track. You on the track. You on the track. You on the track. You on the track. You on the track.
Community and love means shaming the fool. We used to cite our lies on the block. Now folks cheer bad vibes on TikTok. Grandma said, baby, you know that ain't right. Now the whole hood's clapping when you start a fight. We lost the blush, the red in the cheek. Now clown behavior trending every week. It ain't hate, it's a soulful correction. Shame is just love with a firm direction. Don't need no cancel, don't need no mom. Just your auntie stare, that'll finish the job. Manners on E, yeah, they ran out of gas. So the neighborhood choir got us singing a night. Shame on you, ooh, we bringing it back. Shame on you, can't be wildin' like that. If you know better, you do better too. Community care means shaming the fool.
We shame folks for sagging our pants on the ground, but we forgot to shame greed when it circled around. We forgot to shame lies from the podium stage, but we roast our own cousin for a minimum wage. Double standards, yeah, they out of control. So shame ain't petty, it's food for the soul. It ain't about hate, it ain't about clout. It's love with a baseline to straighten you out.
Bring it back, bring it back, bring it, bang it back. Love with a snap and a soul clap.
Yeah.
Not to break down, but to build up. Shame is the seasoning inside the cup. Shame on you. Say it loud, say it true. Oh, shame on you for the love of the crew. Oh, if you know better, you do better too. Community pride means shaming the fool.
Shame. 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 I didn't do it. I'm just showing you what's being done so you can be aware, right?
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
Once upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a bitch who nigga wanna up on. Said my face bomb, ass tight, crack stack up shack height, jury on me flashlight. I've been listening last night, hit him with that good, make a nigga act right. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Big bad pussy, not the belly band. Take a man, Balenciaga, put it back and all these bitches fuck. It's big bad pussy, not the belly band. Take a man, run him back, party back and all you bitches fuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up.
You see, baby, I don't do this just for the recognition. I do it for the children. You can take the children and bounce them on their knees. Bounce them on the knee and then sing a melody. The Varnell man, did you mean he's mine? Just tapped into 1,000 watts radio.
Whether you're grinding through textbooks, vibing through your commute, or unwinding under city lights, we've got the soundtrack for your soul. Lo-fi, jazz, and hip-hop, curated to elevate your mood and sharpen your mind. From study sessions to freestyle reflections, this is your vibe sanctuary. So press play and let the rhythm do the rest. Your world, your sound, your station.
1,000 watts radio. Radio.
Just tapped into 1,000 watts.
Up and away, cause I don't play clown. Book, take that with you on the way down. Up and away, cause I don't play clown. Book, take that with you on the way down. I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal.
And what I'm trying to explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, is the real world that our children live in, not the ideal one that we want them to live in, not this wonderful world that we pray that will come here one day, but the real world that they have to live in. You want to know why they're acting so crazy? You want to know why they're doing the things that they're doing? Because we have not prepared them to live in this real world. We have sent them through 12 years of school teaching them this dumb stuff that doesn't work, and when they go out and try to apply it and get killed for it, we are not there.
Animal. I eat a fake motherfucker like a cannibal. And I don't even understand how he got that far. Cause every time he write a rhyme, it's about his goddamn car. You know the top 10 hottest in the fucking game? Well, 8 of them niggas fucking lame. It's a fucking shame how y'all put them on a pedestal. But I figure you ain't got nothing better to do.
We gotta find somebody that's down for hers, man. All these girls sipping, man. Who you think fit the category?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
You feel it? You feel it? Shame. Woo. Shame. Sunday. How y'all doing? Welcome. Appreciate y'all pulling up, popping in. 1 2 1 2. Microphone check.
Shame.
1 2 1 2.
Shame.
Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all today. It is Sunday. I got something for you. I do. You know, kind of goes along with a lot of the content creators that we support wholeheartedly, genuinely. We love y'all. Goodness gracious. If you don't love yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. We're going to talk about it today. I appreciate y'all pulling up, popping in. Who we got in the building? Corey Joe is here. Hello. Welcome. Appreciate you pulling up, popping in. For sure. Shame Sunday. Tribe Called Harris. Hubby is in the building on the ones and twos. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Our Sean is here. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Shame.
Ooh, the hate, the hate, the hate. Take heed is in the building. I appreciate you, sis. Welcome. Show was good this morning. I'm just saying. A lot of information, some shocker shit had me like, what? What? Oof. Keeping me abreast. It's crazy. I be needing a detox because it's just too much exposure, too much in such a short time, which I know what shame is. It is a painful feeling of humiliation and distress. It's caused by your consciousness of wrong or foolish behavior. Something you should have been taught very young from your village, your tribe, the environment you came from. But yeah, this hate, we're going to talk about it today. If you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. Like, that's pretty much what it is, and I'm sticking with it. Understanding the hate women feel and project towards each other, why it exists, where it comes from, and how we can break the cycle. Because it's a horrible cycle. And, sadly today, sitting here at almost 50, I've seen some shameful shit amongst my sisters who are biological or just, acquired along the time. If you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so damn much. And we're going to talk about it today.
Even if you get mad, even if you get offended, so what you gonna do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
Damn.
Shame.
Damn, Mo. Oof. Some shit is just guaranteed, You hate what you can't get. It's absolutely an old saying. You despise what you don't have. You despise what you are not. And that right there is the root of so many of the tensions, the silent wars, even open hate that women feel towards each other. It's sad. And it's a damn shame. Instead of supporting one another, we project this hate. Shit is deep. But let's take a step back just a little bit. Where did this come from, y'all? Where did it come from? Some things are taught. Ignorance is absolutely generational. Why is this so common today? Was that I heard today? Take Heed talk about it. The story where the young lady didn't hold the door, and there was a fight. And thank you, my sister, for and didn't say thank you. Yeah. That's why it happened. Yes. Thank you, because she didn't say thank you. Simple manners. Like, do y'all say thank you when people hold the door for you? Is that not something we're responsible as adults to do? And when the children are in tow and someone holds the door and they don't say thank you, you let them know to say thank you. Is that something we're not practicing? Ladies, y'all ask for chivalry from the men and y'all can't even offer it to one another, sadly. It's a damn shame. We're going to talk about it today. Where'd it come from? Why is it so common? And why is it sometimes even present in families, among sisters in our communities? It's not just strangers, like in families. Look at the statistics. 30 to 40% of sisters maintain a lifetime friendship relationship. That's a small percentage for 100% of sisters. Like, is something wrong with that? Am I the only one that's bothered by that number? I'm the only girl in the family, so it was unique. I don't have any sisters. I don't understand the dynamic at all. I have brothers, so it's totally different. But I've grew up around it. I've watched sisters grow up, have sisters in the family, and some things I just didn't see. So to see this type of disregard, disrespect, like, is amazing to me. And we're going to talk about it. And sometimes the shit is taught. You know, historically, women were often pitted, you know, against each other, competing for limited resources, protection, attention, or just status. It's always been a competition to get in this damn space and to hear you women cackle and act like it has not been a competition. Like, I'm just not in competition with anyone. That is projection. That is your ego. And it's so fake, in my opinion. Because to act like this doesn't exist and it's not a historical fact is foolish and ignorant, to say the least. Y'all compete against your own siblings. So, you know, we're going to stop it. But while men had, you know, broader social power in many societies, women were measured by their ability to maintain relationships, secure support, or produce certain social or familial outcomes. It's created an environment, you know, where comparison and competition was natural, almost a survival strategy. Y'all act like we're not out here competing for survival, to be the best at the job, to get the best check, to get the best man, the best car, the best. But y'all lack the grit to do the work. I see a lot of laziness. I see a lot of people paying for degrees, paying for nursing certificates, having society take care of you and raise your children. Over time, these behaviors became normalized, you know, even passed down unconsciously through generations, or even consciously. You didn't get along with your sisters, so when you have your children, you pit them against each other. It happens. We're about breaking things, and them cycles like that, them toxic cycles, we're for breaking them. Recognize your behavior, you will continue to repeat that cycle, whether you're doing it consciously or unconsciously. And we're about promoting consciousness, not hate, consciousness. Respectfully. Sisters out there, you and your sister good? You and your sister good? Or y'all have turmoil? Has it been since y'all were children? Did it cause you to have issues later in your life acquiring friends? Because of the lack of the sister dynamic? I'm just saying, what's good? Ladies, because I get more of the men over here building than the ladies actually building on things that really need to be discussed. Us, our shit. A lot of projection. So salute to y'all for being here. Sis said the microwave culture. It was ruining brain cells. I actually got rid of that shit years ago. Like, we don't need this in our house. Tearing your gut up, microwave everything. How do you, yeah, that's a part of everything. We're going to fast forward to today. Like, because this is crazy. If you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. Social media. Y'all know how I feel about that. Reality TV and other digital platforms amplify the comparison. Competition, baby. Y'all see all the shows that has gotten an extreme amount of promotion, push. It's a lot of toxicity, Bad Girls Club, Love and Hip Hop. It was love in hip hop, not fight you, bitch, rip your hair off, mess with each other's men's and women's, the tit for tat behind each other's back bars. Tit for tat behind each other's back. And this was showing us our women. There's times I would have to pull it up and show our daughters while they were growing up, like, this is the kind of woman you don't want to be. You see these women, look how they behaving. That shit will not be tolerated. We all do not behave like that. Don't find yourself like that. You are the company you keep. So it is absolutely a different world and a new day. You hyenas are out for blood. And I'm gonna give y'all a little window into why. Well, let's take a new day.
Y'all gonna go? Yes. Yeah, I love the fire. Okay. Yeah, who makes you a team baddie? Because ain't nobody gonna play with my friends. We all gonna ride together. And then I let 101 jump in though. We gon' 101s. Because ain't nobody gonna play with my friends. We all gonna ride together. Yeah, I love the fire. Okay. Yeah, who makes you a team baddie? Okay. Yeah, who makes you a team baddie?
What makes you a teen baddie? Yeah, they need permission from their parents to be on stuff like that. We were all teens before. We actually had our little cliques and stuff like that, but we weren't out looking for war. If there was some drama or something popped off or something, yeah, absolutely, we're gonna defend ourselves, and but just like luring the streets or just looking for this type of drama with other groups of girls was not a motivation. So they're getting it from somewhere. Nobody's monitoring anything. But that's absolutely disgusting. Teen baddies, crazy. Sis chimed in. That's not what it means. It means fast and easy way, no work involved. Take heed. Never had a good relationship with my sister. She would tell me to stop calling her dad my dad. But for my girls, I always tell them to stick together. Absolutely. I understand that. I do the same thing with our girls. I show them the foolishness on IG. Yeah. And in the street. Every moment is a teachable moment. So when it's something out there to see, we definitely going to talk about it, whether it's right there or in the car. We definitely going to reflect on that behavior. This is not what we're out to do. These are not the type of women that we are. So, hold yourself accountable. It's crazy out here. So, social media, reality TV, these platforms amplified it. Suddenly we see every achievement, everybody, every milestone in real time. You don't think that messes with your self-esteem, self-love, any self stuff, getting to see, and it should be amplified? That I wish I had, and why I don't have that. Envy is constant, immediate, and often magnified by our own insecurities. But it's not just social media. Our parents, our communities, even schools sometimes unintentionally teach us to compete rather than support. Poor unconscious parenting. Favoritism is crazy. Comparing sisters right in your face, like the belittling. It's amazing. Praising one child over another. It's all been experienced. These are the adult people walking around we see today. It definitely plants seeds of rivalry that can last a lifetime. It can last a lifetime. Even just as simple as that ain't your daddy. Child will take that shit and run with it. You ain't got no daddy. Where your daddy at? We all had the same parents and we still said shit like that. You adopted and all of that, and it all hurt feelings. Children are little demons, man. We can be little demonics. You got to teach them to be good. It's taught, and you got to be present to see it, to correct it consistently, all the time. I'm just saying, that favoritism is no joke, and some parents are bold with it. Like, they don't hide it. They're not ashamed of it or nothing. Say it to everybody's face. Everybody in the family know. Ongoing joke. It's a shame. It's a shame. So today we're going to dive deep into this. The hate women have for each other isn't just, mean girl behavior. It's rooted. That shit is rooted in history, psychology, our environment, our own self-perception. And we're gonna unpack it, we're gonna examine it a little bit and find ways to move past it. Because it's a shame. You hate people you don't even know. Like just in passing. Someone walks in the room and your whole fucking world shatters. That's crazy. Too easily shattered. Thank you, babe. Sis was trying to tell y'all today. If y'all ain't checked Red Lipstick Vibes out today, y'all should have. Yeah, so I saw a comment yesterday. Hubby had a TBA and I didn't have a thumbnail in there. It's not in there now, so I don't know if they went and deleted it or whatever. But it was a little, hateful, small-minded. And it reminded me that even strangers, even in notifications, are reflections of this behavior. If you don't love yourself, So we're gonna explore it together. We're gonna see why it exists and how we can rise above it. I'm always with some solutions, some strategies to work through that. And then, first it's self-reflection, always. And if you're not able to do that, good luck. I do have some videos. There is some root to it. I came across a young wait staff employee, who was stiffed. And I don't think y'all understand how this affects them in their real life in real time. Like those jobs are hard. They're very low pay. And if you don't tip well, they don't make no money. And that's just how that goes. And a lot of them live their life doing this type of job. There's people who have been a wait staff person from the time they were young. And it's something that they just stayed with, because sometimes it's really good money, but sometimes they get stiffed and, it affects them.
Bum ass bitches. To you bum ass bitches, that is real. Can't believe I'm crying. I'm so fucking frustrated. Cause why would you do that? Like, why the fuck are you such a fucking bum ass bitch that you would come to somebody's establishment and run out on a fucking bill, not knowing what happens after that? Nothing good is gonna come to you bitches. I swear to God, y'all all look crummy as a fucking bitch, yo. Fuck the one bitch fucking leave out was on the fucking floor. Like the bitch fucking weave was on the fucking floor. That's how crummy this bitch looked, yo. I swear to God. And my manager is such a piece of shit. Like, he's such a piece of shit trying to make it seem like it's my fucking fault, bitch. It's not my fault. I did everything I was supposed to do. I checked up on them bitches and it was gone 2 fucking seconds. Fuck you want me run after these bitches? I'm not doing that. That's not in my job description, bitch. You got me fucked up. But I swear to God, I'm not going for none of this. I'm not going for this shit. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, your behavior affects other people. That's horrible behavior to do something like that, especially to someone young, trying to make it. Because some restaurants will definitely make you responsible for that bill. Yeah, everybody is not good management. I'm just saying. You're going to feel that in your pocket.
This nigga talking about pay half. As soon as I said, bitch, that's illegal, he like, oh no, we don't gotta do that. Yeah, bitch, don't fucking play with me. It's enough shit y'all get off on in this fucking establishment. You're not about to make me pay for a $200 bill, bitch. You're not. You got me fucked up. And I was so nice. I was so fucking nice to y'all. Like, I was so fucking nice to y'all. That's why I hate bitches. Like, oh.
It's a shame. It's a damn shame. Women running out on the damn bill. What do? You got to just eat that. Like, it's definitely going to give you a disdain for our kind. I've met so many women, huh, babe? I've courted so many women, and I swear they have said to me, like, you're mad cool. I don't make friends with women. Well, like, I've been hurt by women, not just my friends, my sisters, my mama. And that's something that needs to be exposed. We need to explore that, discuss it, self-reflect on that, and find ways to move forward, because we will not thrive any higher than the morality of our women. And that's just shameful. A group of women come out to eat and stiff this young lady.
Oh my God, like, I just can't believe that shit just fucking happened to me. Like, y'all bitches is y'all gonna be stuck in fucking Baltimore for the rest of your fucking life.
Ooh,
not about to do shit. Not gonna
Damn.
go nowhere. Not gonna.
I didn't even watch it to the end.
Y'all bitches is y'all gonna be stuck in fucking Baltimore for the rest of your fucking life. Y'all gonna be stuck in fucking Baltimore for the rest of your fucking life. Not about to do shit.
Insane.
Not gonna go nowhere. Not gonna gain anything. Not even gonna be a fucking. You're not even gonna gain any knowledge besides being a crumb ball. You're a fucking crummy ass bitch, bro. You belong in the fucking sewers. You dumb ass fucking turtle face ass bitches, yo. I swear to God.
Damn. I feel you, sister. I feel you.
Supposed to be a sisterhood. And I don't feel a sisterhood right now.
That's some real disrespectful shit, man. Some real disrespectful shit. What they saying in the chat? They was Christians rocks and her friends, Lord. That's messed up, man. They definitely suck. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. But we gonna break it down why this women hate is so in abundance, you know? And I want to be clear, this isn't just about jealousy. It's definitely layered, you know, and complex. One major root is self-hate. With all this fake confidence walking around, man, shit. It's a lot of deep-rooted self-hate going on here. When we dislike parts of ourselves, we project that onto others. You absolutely do. Suddenly someone else's confidence, you know, their success or even their joy becomes a target for our own unhealed insecurities. You ain't tapped in? Huh? Y'all can't even name any flaws. Not even aware of your insecurities with your triggered ass. If it don't apply, let it fly. But when it does, that shit sting. I know. Then there's that envy and jealousy. It's a motherfucker. That envy and jealousy is a motherfucker. The feelings of why not me? Or she shouldn't have that. These emotions, they're natural. But how we respond to them can create hatred if left unchecked. If left unchecked. Most of you motherfuckers can't be checked. It's crazy. Sometimes, you know, envy mixes with a lack of emotional regulation or hormonal cycles or stress, making the feelings sharper and more reactive. It's natural. We're human. Someone else's confidence, success, or even their joy becomes a target for our own unhealed insecurities. God damn, Aisha Curry. Even with your own mate, it becomes a competition in marriages, in parenting. Envy and jealousy is a motherfucker. Y'all projecting from your childhood, you don't even know. It's not a jab. We adults. Self-reflect on that shit. You got to do some things to push through. So we're not so reactionary. And it's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard. And that mother-daughter dynamics, they're huge. They're huge. I had mad friends and some had sisters and the relationships were, you know, quite transparent. I got to see a lot. The majority were good and decent. But there was some things going on with some. Snickerings in the back and bullying and messing with the boyfriends and definitely envy and jealousy. It's no joke. Mothers even unconsciously can set daughters against each other. Favoritism, constant comparison or teasing. can teach a child that her sister is competition. You're teaching it. Fathers too can inadvertently pit their daughters against each other when they praise one child's traits over another. So you more like your daddy. Yeah, your mother, you get this from me. I like you more. Y'all do it. Most of y'all consciously. Gonna pit them against each other. I like this one more. This one gonna be here for me forever. Y'all seen these kind of situations? Were you pinned against your sister by your mother? Be honest, you can work through it. There's things to work through. I know it hurt. Just because I didn't have just because I had brothers, don't think it wasn't favoritism and it affected. So we all are affected by our mothers. It's things that you have to consider, but how to work through it, how to understand it. And some real life stories too. So think about this story. This is one. Got two sisters. Both are academically gifted. All right. They're both academically gifted. One sister consistently received more praise and attention from the parents. The other felt a little invisible, which turned into envy and resentment. That later manifesting as verbal jabs and silent exclusion in adulthood. Sound familiar? It's a lot of dynamics like that. Real life stories. Think about this one. This is another one. Got a set of sisters with contrasting personalities, right? Parents pushing the quiet one, obedient sister as the idol, dismissing the outspoken one. You know, they grew up with tension and an ongoing rivalry, even as adults, despite loving each other. It's caused by the environment. That's a lot of environment dictating how you react in the projection that you push off. So think about this. Any thoughts? If you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. I know you talked about this today. Yes, Sir Hale talked about it today. Take Heed talked about it today. Like we all talked about it today. Woman, that's what I push here. It's a self-reflection so you can love yourself more. The more you love yourself, the less you hate. Smoking Talkers in the building. Peace. Good to see you. Good to see you. Y'all forget to share the video. No worries. You can do it now. You can do it now. Appreciate you being here. Yes, we all on the same page. Different parts of the world too. So salute to y'all. It's the tribe vibe. Like that shit it radiates. I'm just saying. We all were on one accord while everybody's talking. Even while hubby was doing show, I didn't know what he was doing yesterday. So to be sitting in the back and creating minds, I'm like, Lord, we all on the same page. And then wake up this morning and hear my pastor and hear my sister and then hear my other sister. It's a blessing. That's some visionary shit. That's a blessing from God, if you ask me. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all message. I appreciate y'all words. I appreciate what you show us and give us. It's received. Best believe that. I feel full. I'm just saying. So, I got some reflection questions for my audience. Don't be afraid to answer. Probably want to drop the link. You can. Anybody want to join me? You're welcome. I ain't pushing on nobody today. Unless Sunday 133 wanted, you can click the link. Let me know. Make sure you a real person back and come on up and discuss your little comment in my chat before the show came on. It's not there no more, but I'm saying I saw it. Tribe Called Harris. Appreciate
I love you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Word. So, when have you projected your insecurities onto another woman? Mr. Scotland is in the building. Welcome, sir. Appreciate you pulling up, popping in. Ladies, when have you projected your insecurities onto another woman? Some of those things are hard. You might not even realize you're doing it. Oh, sis, get you some clove, girl. Get you some clove. Chew on that sucker. Oof, them toothaches ain't no joke, y'all. I hope it feels better, sis. Projecting lately? Anyone? I'm just saying. Can recognizing self-hate reduce how much we envy or resent others? You recognize it? Yeah, let's go. Can you recognize it? Sisters is talking, man. Ain't no hood out here.
Y'all bitches be like, stay away from those girls that don't have any friends. No, stay away from y'all bitches that's friends with everybody. Y'all hoes be playing it safe. I got problems with some bitches because I won't be fake. Yeah.
It's always been. If I had any problems, it's because I wasn't fake. I'm not gonna laugh and kiki and shit, and that's not where we are. Like I don't know you like that. I'm just saying. Sis said, when I was in middle school, I was projecting because my insecurity of my skin color. Your beautiful, beautiful skin color. What? I wonder where you got that from. Because it's absolutely beautiful. Goodness gracious. I've envied y'all all my life. I'm just saying, you're not used to hearing that from a light-skinned girl. But yeah, tell my husband. It's like, I thought I was a big dark-skinned sister. That's what I grew up around. So I didn't know no different, So I love y'all. The essence of God is in that melanin. I'm just saying. I just lack a little bit. When that sun is out, I try to get as much as possible. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man, but it's absolutely real, and it's taught. That shit is taught directly from home first. First. In your family, they're going to let you know who you are, whether you the light-skinned one, the dark-skinned one, the kinky hair, the flat hair, the afro hair. It's hard to do. I don't like it. All of it. All of it. And we push all of that off onto other people. And that shit came from our own people, man. I love you, sis. Yeah, no, sir. The link is not for you. Yeah, I appreciate you attempting to want to come up and chat, but this is Shame Sunday. Ain't got time for the foolery. Ladies, if you want to come up, feel free. Gentlemen, don't click the link. You're not invited. Okay? Love y'all. Stay in the chat. You got something to say? Say it in the chat. Say it in the super chat or cash app. I'm just saying. That's how I roll. You ain't been over here in forever, and you want to just come and click up on my link. You should have clicked up on Mr. SheSaid link yesterday, motherfucker. Like, are you kidding me? Y'all niggas is disrespectful. Simon, don't come over here and play with me. I ain't the one.
You know I love you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's a damn shame. Yeah. Sexism. Arshad, I love you. This is about the ladies, man. Self-reflection. Y'all got y'all own shit to deal with. But, I know y'all had the opportunity to see it, especially if you grew up with sisters or if you grew up with your mama and her sisters and that dynamic. Ooh, I know y'all heard some shit behind your auntie back. I'm just saying. So if that self-hate and family dynamics lays the foundation, what about the larger context? Sisterhood and family life? Let's dig into that next. The sisterhood and family dynamic. It's unique. I've seen some sisters do some real shitty shit to each other. Huh? Y'all want to click the link and talk about it? But I know some sisters who love up on their sisters. And I salute y'all. I love y'all showing me that because it made me trust you more. Because if you didn't like your sister and you shitted on your sister, what makes me think for 1 second that you ain't gonna shit on me? Got to be kidding me. Do I look like a fool? No, I wasn't, even as a young child. So, I definitely paid attention to that kind of stuff too. I'm just saying, you got to court the whole family. So even in families where there's an abundance of sisters, real sisterhood isn't guaranteed. That shit ain't guaranteed. I'm sorry. If you didn't know, you better ask somebody.
It's supposed to be a sisterhood. And I don't feel a sisterhood right now.
And if you got a whole bunch of daughters, it's your responsibility to make sure that they have a thriving relationship throughout their life. Not a chaotic, dysfunctional, resentful, envious, competitive relationship. There is healthy competition. But we do have a habit of projecting, ladies, and it harms our children, our daughters, their relationship as sisters, especially if you'll have a toxic one with your own. So it's definitely something we need to be conscious of, be willing to give context to, and learn to understand it and how you project it, so you're not to do it so much. Because sister bonds, man, I want my daughters to be friends forever. That was my goal. And I think I've been successful. They're growing up pretty well. Don't fight, none of that stuff. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate them. Sis, welcome. I acquire many sisters along the way, and this is one of mine. Red Lipstick Vibe is in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord. You got something in there. You got a clove.
Yeah, I got a clove in my mouth. I got a clove in there. I'm like, oh, man. Like, I got the side of my face hurting.
So
like,
the
where did
sister
that come from?
You don't have any biological sisters, right?
No, my sister died when she was a baby.
Right. Rest in peace to the baby. But you have brothers. So did your mother have sisters?
Yeah, I don't. She had 5 sisters and 2 brothers.
That's a lot of ladies.
And she has more step siblings, because granddad was a Marine.
Okay.
He been around the world, baby. Okay.
Lord, you had a great show earlier today. It was awesome. So salute to you. Y'all go over and check that out.
I came into about the projecting.
Yes.
I used to do it when it didn't bother me much until I got into like middle school. And then all the cousins and everybody until everybody started getting older.
Right.
And the separation from me from all the other girl cousins was blatant,
Okay.
The what you call it, favoritism.
Okay.
It started to be clear because I was older and I could recognize it because you little, you ain't paying attention.
Right.
But I started to project that what I was feeling at home with the family and stuff like that with the kids at school. So I was being a mean girl. Girl.
Well, I got it was a little different for me. I got to experience it at home first. So when I got to school, I guess it really didn't bother me as much because I already experienced it with my brothers and I know they love me. You know what I mean? To some degree. So when I got to school, if somebody said something about my glasses or my clothes or something like that, it really didn't bother me to where I reacted and I wanted to, fight or it made me feel bad about myself.
It was more or less I didn't have a voice at home.
Right. Okay.
You're seen and not heard. So when I got to school, I was able to be seen and heard.
Right.
So it was a little bit different.
It definitely is. It's unique, and parents don't know. You don't know who your kid is when they in school. You don't know if they are the bully or if they're being bullied or if they're just neutral. You have no idea. And we all
Especially in
know
high
what
school. I
school
was a
is.
whole demon in high school, boy. What?
Ooh, right. I mean, once you get to experience it, you learn how to do it well. Once you see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
it's crazy. But there's always an abundance of sisters. You got real sisters, just that
Mm-hmm.
there's no guarantee that you're going to be friends for a lifetime. So research
Right.
shows that roughly 30 to 40% of sisters report having high quality relationships throughout life. 30 to 40. So 60 to 70% of sister relationships are not high quality throughout their life. That means most sisters experience a lot of tension, rivalry, or outright dislike at some point. Why? Because envy, that
Yeah.
comparison and competition
Mm-hmm.
are normalized early on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I experienced. That the comparison, the competing against each other, and you're not realizing that that's what they were doing to you when you were little.
Right.
Till you get understanding what was happening, because we were being pit against each other even as little ones. Because
Yes.
I always had a singing voice, and they were singing too, and so it was like a competition who sang better. Who
Right.
gets this and who gets that. You know what I mean? So it was
Right. And the cousins, the clothes,
crazy. Yeah, the
some of
clothes.
the clothes and things like
Right.
that, hairdo. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
the creative, like I said on my show earlier, a lot of the hate that I got wasn't even my fault. It was my parents. I had nothing to do with their money. I couldn't tell you what they did with their money. They can't be mad at me because they wanted to buy this fire. I mean, like we were just fly. We was a fly family, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I got the backlash for it, Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you got some backlash for it. I think I was so in need of a sister because I had so many boys in the family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't have that type of stuff, but when I got in their house, I got to see them have to experience some of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I got to feel that for them, because that's my
Mm-hmm.
friend, and I hear family members saying this stuff, right? And what can
Mm-hmm.
I do, besides give them the mean face when I hear it? You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely something
I,
to see.
I think for me, I wanted a sister, but then what happened was, because all my gifts and stuff, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I I was kind of set apart anyway, and
Okay.
older women like grandma, mothery type women were
Yes.
more drawn to me.
Same.
Not young women my age, no one in their 20s, no teenagers. It was always 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, halfway dead ladies. We attracted to me.
Kaylin.
Everybody want to be my godmama. Everybody want to
Right.
be my you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
and nobody really want to be like my girlfriend or nothing like that. It's
Mhm.
always was some mothering type that
Yes.
wanted
Take
to
under your wing,
nurture me and
take
take
you
me
under
under
their
their
wing.
wing. And so I always had those type of women
Yes.
that are drawn to me more than my age or younger or something like that,
Mhm.
for some reason.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the sisterhood or wanting a sister, because I think I got my feel from being what do you call it, a student. I was
Okay.
more of a student of the ladies than
Yes.
anything, of the older women than
We had
anything.
a very
Yeah.
similar, empath movement,
Mhm.
going on with the people we acquired. Because all my friends that were friends and I damn near lived in their homes. Yeah, their mothers, I would go
Mhm.
in, sit in their room, I would rub their feet, I did
Mhm.
for them. You know what I mean? Like it was like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
daughter. Yes, a great extra daughter. You know what I mean? So you don't
Right.
have to go.
And their daughters would get mad because I was more like they were more attached to me than they were to their daughters. Because it was like it was a weird. I think it was because of my abilities, their spirit, because they were more mature in the spirit realm, so their
Yes.
spirit were more drawn to me. You know, so I think it was a more spiritual thing than anything.
Right. Yes. Oh, I have a lot. Yes. Please. My ladies, Miss Tracy, Miss Andrea, Mama Shelly. I got a lot. So salute to my ladies. I appreciate being a steward under y'all for real. But it's been patterns. It's a lot of patterns that repeat, you know, across generations. If mothers were pitted against their own sisters or face, you know, parental favoritism, those behaviors often get passed down. Children absorb these behaviors, and before long, it's an unspoken expectation. Compete, don't collaborate.
Correct.
This is where we've gotten. Compete, don't collaborate.
Yep.
What's going on?
I got her this morning too. Stop pushing me. I'm pregnant, so I'm 9 months. She just keep trying to please have her go out for me. Please have her go out. Separate yourself over there. Have her go. She needs to go. No, sorry. I need her to go.
Some of the stuff from my timeline. Mother daughter dynamic is amazing. So she got a baby in her belly. Imagine if it's another girl. That's 3 generations. How you think that's gonna go?
Love. Do not trust your sister. She's a motherfucking two-faced bitch.
Damn. Whoa. Whoa. Shit.
Supposed to be a sisterhood. And I don't feel a sisterhood right now.
You talk about shock value. Y'all thought I was bad.
Like she came out the gate with that.
Yeah, she be raw too. I ain't gonna hold you. She be raw.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't agree with everything, but she said it. I don't have no sisters, so and the sisters I acquired, don't trust your sisters. Damn, y'all, it's like that out here. We trust you, Red.
I guess Lord have mercy.
Where
has the sisterhood gone?
Do not trust your sister. She's a motherfucking two-faced bitch. And before you get in my comment section, if you have a close relationship with your sister, this video is not for you.
That's right.
This video is for those who have a narcissistic sister. She's a narcissist because either your
goes in, you know, got to control everything. But she gonna
mother or father were narcissists and they
trained you to be a narcissist. So that's pretty much what she's going into. So if you're a narcissist, you learned it from somebody.
Her to be a narcissist too. Keep your commentary to yourself. This is a community of people trying to heal from being abused by their family members.
Damn, I support her.
Now back to your fucking sister with her toxic ass.
Damn. That's the shame I talk about right there. Yeah. Crazy work.
I want you to look at your sister. Who is she close with? Is she close with your mama or is she close with your father?
Got some questions for y'all.
Okay.
Crazy. D Degenerate is in the building. Welcome, sir.
Hey, D.
Wolfpack Maine is in the building. How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, this is... Y'all, I got a lot to deal with.
Then I want you to tell me, is your mama a narcissist or is your daddy a narcissist? Who do you suspect? Now, it could be both your parents, but I want you to analyze the relationship between your sister and your parent who you believe is narcissistic. If she's close to your mama and your mama's a narcissist, there's a high probability that your mama trained and groomed your sister to be a narcissist too. You understand? If your father is a narcissist and your sister and your father have a close relationship, there's a high probability that he could have trained her and groomed her to be a narcissist as well. You got to understand that narcissistic parents will groom and train specific children. You know, you got to look at your siblings and how many siblings you have. But one or more of your siblings will be trained and groomed to become a narcissist because your parents are narcissists. So let's just say your mama, because
We ain't gonna go into all of that, but
that's a whole nother show.
kind of right. Absolutely.
That's
We
a whole
definitely
nother show.
just showing that it is a reality out here. So this,
Yep,
fake
I think
sister
I did a show on that
empowerment.
too.
Yeah, the fake sister empowerment that we see in
Mm-hmm.
society. I mean, it's not real. It doesn't even exist. What are we doing? We're selling sex. That's all we're doing. Selling
Right.
sex, nakedness, and showing it all to the kids. Yeah, we have preferences that we all don't agree with, but we're gonna just put it all out there because we don't care who sees it. We want everybody to see, and it's a damn shame. Not a
Right.
projection. Keep your business your business. But that's not what we're seeing. The patterns across generations are amazing. The mothers are pitting each other, pitting the girls against each other. All the siblings, like shit. We create this dynamic in the house. That's pretty much what that was all about.
Yeah.
I got a couple of discussions. How envy shapes adult relationships. Like we women really need to get on point with discussing how we manage our relationships with ourselves. Because when you find a man and you choose him, he chooses you to be his wife. That's something that y'all build together. But the things that us women, this sisterhood that y'all call, it's chaotic and dysfunctional. So it needs to be revamped, a different structure, because it's null and void at this point, and this envy, it shapes adult relationships. Okay. Women who experienced sibling rivalry often struggle with trust, sharing success, or forming deep friendships with other women. They may subconsciously expect betrayal, judgment, or competition. So even if not with a sibling, like in relationships, shit stemmed from home. You couldn't trust the people who were meant to care for you. You understand? Like some of that betrayal comes from that. The judgment comes from that environment. The competition comes from that environment, and we carry it all up into our adulthood.
Yeah.
Amazing. But you got to recognize.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you talk about relationships, that type of mentality and that way of thinking carries over to your relationship with your husband, because then you're into trying to compete with him.
Well, if you can't trust your family and you've had betrayal in that, you're gonna subconsciously have that expected in your relationship. That's why you expect the demise. I'm getting married to get a divorce and shit. Putting money under the mattress just in case. Just in case I gotta run up out of here.
What they say to I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Oh Lord.
Wait for the shoe to drop.
Crazy.
So they sure they true colors.
The repeating patterns, man, mistakes. Some shit is absolutely pattern repeating. Society of just history repeats itself. It's something we heard when we was kids, and we see it. The same criticisms, comparisons, or favoritism often appear across generations unless, consciously addressed. We have to address it for it to stop. That's how you break them cycles. You must address it. Okay? Steadfast, in your face, no nonsense. Mothers who weren't supported by their sisters may struggle to foster genuine sisterhood in their daughters. All of this stuff is generational, unless it's
what's going on?
Check. Shit is crazy. This is mother, daughter, and another baby on. This is 3 generations in one room. This baby is going to be coming out into this. You think that young woman is going to be able to curtail her reactionary behavior?
But what is she putting her out or something?
Yeah. Yeah. She's absolutely.
I'm pregnant, so I'm 9 months. She just please have her go out for me. Please have her go out. Separate yourself over there. Have her go. She needs to go. No, sir. I need her to go. She's gonna grab her other things, sir. What you need? What other things? What you need? She brought me out here. I got my own apartment. Get your stuff and just go. On the west side of Chicago. She brought me out here to go. Please tell me.
Whose name is it under?
It's under my name.
She can
put you out. I know she can put me out. What I'm saying is, why would you put me out at 3 in the morning? I have a real bad anxiety, and I just need her to go. She has a mental illness. She has bipolar, schizophrenia, and anxiety.
Damn.
Good Lord. Well, baby, why you want to stay with her? She got all that shit. She can haul off and slit your throat in the middle of the night because she flipping. I wouldn't want to stay with her. She got all that going on, child.
That's a fact. I mean, if that's all you got, and your mama tell you to come home and you're pregnant or come wherever she's at, like you're gonna come, and it's like, what you kicking me out at 3 o'clock in the morning? So it's just some deep-rooted projection from mom. Mom probably was hated by her mom. It's generational.
Yeah.
Y'all talk about all this. Where the nurturing women at? Because I show y'all all the time for the last 3-4 fucking years, all these unnurturing ass women.
That's for sure. Child,
and it's not to say it doesn't happen to the men, but we need to sit in our shit. We need to accept some accountability in our behavior over the last couple of decades because we can see it. It's viewed, it's here, it's evident, pure evidence. But we want to keep ignoring it. We want to keep pushing it aside and pointing the finger at other people and society and the system and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Turning into black men. Like this was the thing black men were going through, 30 years ago. That's a fact. And we told them to pick their fucking pants up and go to school and take care of their families. And guess what they did? So, accountability does fucking work. Just got to address it. And y'all ain't fucking nurturing, man.
You're not a mom. So if you're not a mom, you don't know shit about nurturing a man. Nurturing a family. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know how to nurture no home.
God darn it.
What he said. He said what he said.
Yeah, I heard JP, god darn it. I ain't nurturing shit.
So, I'm all about consciousness and trying to make motherfuckers conscious or enforce or promote, motivate, inspire consciousness, however you want to fucking take it. Okay. How can we consciously break these cycles and create meaningful support amongst sisters and women in our communities? Like, how can we do that? I have some answers. What do you think, sis? With some ways, I heard what you was talking about today. You have some solutions. You have some slides and shit. School him, says school him.
Arshawn looked the comment. He was like, it's gonna be something when she bring out the slides. Shout out to Arshawn. Well, I can go with the first thing that was on my list. The motherfucking mirror, bitch. Okay. You got to start with the mirror. That means you got to start look at yourself in the mirror and look deeply and see what you see. Self-reflection. You gotta recognize the ills that you have in order for you to take accountability and fix it. So my first thing would say mirror conviction.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the first one.
Self-reflection is real. And that's what I got. That self-awareness and emotional honesty. Like healing begins with recognizing projection. Okay. When feelings of jealousy or judgment rise, pause and ask, what is this emotion? Like really showing me about myself. Owning your emotions instead of masking them helps you release them before they turn into resentment.
Yes.
And like you said, that mirror reflection, that shit might have to go deeper. It's your mama's behavior and your auntie's behavior and your grandmother's behavior. Because we are a reflection of them.
Right. That's what I was about to say. We reflection in friends. Because when I look in the mirror, I see my mama. It's not just I got my mama news, whatever. But you can see. I was saying daddy, and he just texted me. I just thought about
And it's not even in the looks, in the tone.
It is no.
the
That's what I was
mannerisms.
about to talk about. You
Yeah.
see your parents in you. You see whoever raised you, whoever poured into you. You see it. You
Yep.
see it in the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you do things. Sometimes I'll be like, "Dad, going." I'll say to myself, "Oh my God, that's just something like my mama would do."
I did too, especially when I used
I'll
to
be
yell at
like,
the kids.
"Oh my goodness."
That sounded just like my mother just now.
I'm
Goodness
like,
gracious.
"Oh my!" I mean, if I'm not Jesse made child, I don't know what.
Mhm.
So that mirror goes deep, because if you really take the time and really look and do some soul searching and some
Right.
deep reflection, man, you gonna find all kind of stuff
Mhm.
that you didn't even know that was there.
Right. I mean, I grew up celebrating instead of competing. So that was my
Mm-hmm.
next: celebrate instead of compete. Comparison is the enemy of connection. Make it a personal practice to affirm, compliment, and celebrate other women's successes, especially when you feel that sting of envy. Every time you lift another woman up, you chip away at the cycle of competition. My husband used to always say, like, I always had a way of like complimenting another woman. Um, Maybe because I felt deep down inside, I felt their projection without them even saying anything, so I have to, and I don't feel like I have to, but I'm moved by telling them how beautiful their hair is, their kinky afro or their braids or whatever it is. You understand? Because just throwing a compliment at me like I got good hair and shit, and you grow up with that, it's like, no, I don't think like that. Society did, create that type of narrative for me. You understand?
All right.
So that one is celebrate instead of compete. That's
Mm-hmm.
hard for us, ladies. Oh, fuck.
I don't think they know how to do it. I don't think they know how to do it honestly and genuinely. They
Right.
know how to do the fake stuff. Like,
Right.
girl, that look good. That look good. But see, because even when they're doing the celebrating the sisterhood or whatever, it's not genuine. It's because, just like if I'm celebrating you and you got on something I know is a hot mess, but I'm gonna tell you that it look good because I'm gonna celebrate you. Girl, you look good. But I'm only
Right.
doing it for a reason. I'm doing it because maybe I'm jealous of you and I don't want the attention to come off of me. So I want people to look at you like you look crazy and I look
Right.
good. I'm not gonna tell you to lose weight. I want you to be fat so I can continue to get the attention. So I'm gonna tell you look good, sis. I'm gonna tell you don't need to lose no weight. I'm gonna tell you go ahead and get that BBL. I'm gonna tell you go ahead and put that orange wig on, because I don't want the
Right.
attention away from me. It's the motives behind the celebration that they need to work on.
Well, they do more competing than celebrating one another,
Mm-hmm.
and they still call each other
Like, how the
friends.
fuck is you doing all that extra makeup, all that extra jewelry and shit, bitch? And then you going to fucking hoochie cut the shorts knowing my nigga coming with us out. That's weird, bitch. You not my fucking friend for real, bitch. You not real.
Okay,
because
but
it's my birthday.
First off, if that's
it's about me.
If that's your nigga, he shouldn't even
fucking friend for real, bitch. You not real.
Okay,
because
but
it's my birthday.
First off, if that's
it's
your
about me.
If that's your nigga, he shouldn't even be looking.
No, that's weird, bitch. You not my fucking friend for real, bitch. You not real.
Okay,
because
but
it's my birthday.
First off, if that's
it's
your
about me.
If that's your nigga, he shouldn't even be looking at me.
Okay, bitch, you don't even need to be giving him a reason to look at you, bitch.
Bitch, I'm just being. Bitch, I'm just being.
Well, I mean, she got a point. Like, why are you around here with coochie cutters and stuff? If we going out with the men's and not live? Okay, see that's exactly what I'm talking about, sis. That crazy stuff.
And she out with cootie cutters on, so she like, well, shit. Well, I can't be out with cootie cutters on. You mad because your man gonna be looking at me? Like, it's just the whole friendship dynamic, the envy, the competition, all of it. Like, we supposed to be going out to have a good time, girl. You look good. I look good. I hope you have fun with your man. I might sling me some ding tonight. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
This is crazy.
You know I love you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's a birthday celebration. All this, they didn't even get out yet. Like, that's crazy. That's straight competition. So this is what we doing now. Like, we'll even lure you out on a trip to an island somewhere and allow something to happen to you. Like, this is the sisterhood dynamic that's happening.
And see, she projecting some insecurity she got with her man.
Absolutely.
On to her.
Probably already a cheater. He probably already. That's why he's so
Exactly.
riled up that he's going to be looking at her. Even if so, my friend is
Right.
beautiful. Okay,
Right.
friend. Okay. That's crazy. Crazy. But this is the mindset we had. You're so insecure. You know, we need to build this self-love up. That's crazy. Okay. Consciously breaking these cycles. We may need to create safe spaces for vulnerability. I definitely don't want to talk about y'all shit, flaws, just any of the things that has transpired. I find it very common when I meet women over the women. Thank you. so my boy. That I get more transparency about relationships than their upbringing and reflecting on that stuff versus relationships. Because that's, for me, that's much later. Like, bitch, what happened with mommy and daddy?
Well, you know? that goes back to that clip with my cousin when she was like, "You out here celebrating your mama, and you know that she was a rotten bitch."
Right.
That goes to that clip.
It's hard to do.
Let's be honest.
Honest. But you know, sisterhood thrives in spaces where women can speak truth without judgment, whether through community circles, you know, book clubs, online chats, build spaces where women can share pain, mistakes, and growth without shame. Vulnerability breeds connection. We try to do that.
Well, here goes the problem with that, sis. What I talked about today. like 18 said, how you gonna come out of intercessory prayer and start gossiping about the people that you just prayed about? Women, you just finished praying for the people, and you gonna come out the prayer room gossiping about people.
Yes. Yeah.
No, people, women, we'll be afraid to be vulnerable and stuff like that when we know that you may have a few in there that are genuinely, caring about what you're saying and there for you, whatever. But it's always that few.
Right.
That take whatever you shared, baby, and put it in their files. And as soon as you piss them off, all your business is in the street. And then there goes the neighborhood. There goes the sisterhood, because you can't trust nobody no more.
Right.
Because you never know what they had ulterior motives, you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, most correction or something you don't know that people are perceiving about you will feel like judgment, because it is.
Yeah, it is.
They're perceiving now, if they in a, catty way, bullying, mean girl type behavior, it's different. In order for correction, we have to be judged. Like, things are gonna.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But I agree with you. Those type of church circles or clubs, like it is always some catty school drama. This is here, so ladies, we are part of the goddamn problem, and until we recognize it, acknowledge it, self-reflect, we're gonna be stuck in this shit. So salute to the women who can acquire sisters along the way and maintain those relationships with transparency, genuine love. Like, I care about you for real,
right?
So,
and that's what it's about. I think people are looking for like a large scale. Look at this large scale sisters women coming together. No, no. It's individualized. It's finding your tribe. Shout out to the tribe vibe. Finding that one or two women that you can confide in, and that they will, and they are not scared to hold you accountable, not scared to call you out on your stuff. You
think we have cult-like behavior?
Well, once you get that, Don't try to add nobody else to the roster. You don't need nobody else.
Right. I mean, they'll find us. That's just the way it happens.
Yep.
Usually, you're not looking. Healing that mother wound is something unique. You know, many rivalries begin with unconscious family dynamics, comparison, and favoritism, emotional neglect. Healing that wound means forgiving where needed, like setting boundaries and learning to mother yourself with love and compassion. If you didn't have that, you have to learn to mother yourself with love and compassion. Not everybody had a good upbringing with their mother, or decent, to say the least. They didn't know any better till you get older, right? And then you look back and you reflect, and you should learn from that. But at some point, you know, even people who lose their mother very young, they have to learn to love and show themselves some compassion. It's not easy to do for everyone. Salute to my husband, being able to do that. I came along, I said, I love you in abundance, man. Going down. But yeah, a lot of these things are unconsciously, you know, begins from the family dynamic. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah. I mean, like I was saying earlier, a lot of it is passed down. You know? And when you're saying that a lot of unhealed mother wounds, and I say it goes right back to the mirror.
Right.
I mean, and then once you recognize, okay, this is the trauma that caused me to do such and such, then you have to figure out, do I need to confront? Do I need to make amends? Do I need to get closure?
Right.
You know, there's so many other, oh Lord, I got air in it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I got air in my tooth.
Yeah, we know that sting. But yeah, I agree. It's some steps that you definitely have to consciously take, you know, in order to work through that healing process. And finding a way to self-love, like for real. Love yourself and give yourself some compassion and grace. Again, so we got what do we have? Practice self-awareness and emotional honesty. Celebrate instead of compete. Create safe spaces for vulnerability. Heal the mother wound, because it's definitely one that may exist. Model the mindset for the next generation. This was important because there's some shitty ass women in the forefront right now, and our girls are learning to be, you know, street walkers and whores and just disgraceful. So it's a real deal. We got to show younger girls what true sisterhood looks like. You know, let them see collaborations over competition, empathy over gossip. Every time we model healthy behavior, we break generational patterns and we teach them to do the same. And that means giving context to the dysfunction, being aware of it, making them aware of it, giving context to it, making sure they understand, and correcting behavior when it's seen. Like, correction is needed, and the shit is love.
Yes.
So, you know, modeling the mindset for the next generation is important. You got videos on? Because next generation.
As a mom, now that I am a mom, you have tried to fight each and every one of your sisters in front of your kids. You continue to be violent. You got to realize your own actions have consequences. And you have to be aware. If certain people don't want to deal with you, then they don't want to deal with you because of your actions.
And that's fine.
You
So as a mom,
from your kids.
as a mom, how would you feel if somebody starts talking about you as a mother, knowing the kind of mom that you are?
If I did something to my children, or if I was a certain type of mother, I would own up to that and figure out how to fix it, not lie about it.
But you know me.
I do.
You know me, and you know what kind of mother I am.
I've been around you.
You know what
most
kind of
my
mother I am.
Exactly, sis.
So why would
And
you
what she's
say
saying
something to me
is that you put
as
your
a
children
mom?
in jeopardy.
My sister said to me something very hurtful, and she confronted me with a stick in her hand. And she said, "What's your problem?" I told her how she hurt me, and she said, "I want to punch you in your face." And she knows I would never fight her. So she takes me in her house and starts pushing me around in front of her kids.
You put me in a headlock until I said I couldn't breathe. She always does stuff in front of her kids because
You did
we
that
have
in front of
compassion
your
for
kids.
That's
you.
crazy.
What I hear.
So let me tell Yana Van Zant, man, she had a long going show where she had to come in, try to counsel and help. So I got to see, you know, firsthand.
I saw this
this
episode.
all these series with her. I'm always a people watcher. So whether I watched it in court shows, it was always lessons in these things. And I definitely didn't want to be a mother like that. You know, toxic and dysfunctional. Like, so they're actually sisters and they're talking about the dynamic. And it's horrible to hear. Like, you're doing this to this generation in front of the kids. The kids get to see it.
Right.
Crazy. So if they're siblings in the home, don't you think they're gonna think
They
that's
learning
okay?
it too? Yep.
Huh?
They don't think it's okay.
Jeez. What do you think, sis? If you saw this, you didn't have much to add. Just
What you say to your sister is, you are not aware. You need to watch your behavior around your children. Your children see you fighting. Your
Her
children do
go
whatever.
without days without her there.
You a
No, Nicole, we
She ready to fight now. Look at her.
you telling the truth. She want to get up and fight.
Yeah, she ready to fight now. Look at her, Lord Jesus.
Supposed to be a sisterhood, and I don't feel a sisterhood right now.
Well, she was ready to jump on her right then.
You know the kind of mother I am. Yeah, you leave them.
Right.
All right.
That's why we here, because we talk about the kind of mother you are.
No, Nicole, we went to Miami yesterday. She's not going to
You are in your chair.
personal experience. She don't have a personal experience with my kids. She's I cannot. I get that.
That's what you think about that, sister. Never knew how much time.
They and you know, crazy. They probably learned it from their mama.
I mean, she ain't doing nothing right now. At least I can say on the Braxton's mama when them girls was cackling.
Yeah. My mama Braxton was like, "Let me tell you something right now.
You know, they
you
all
gonna respect her."
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, the mom sitting over there docile. I mean, this one, if she's oldest, you know, it's aggressive. It's you have to step
she's
into
very aggressive. Yeah, she's very aggressive.
Let's see her wild out.
I get the whole don't fight in front of your kids thing. I pushed her. I slunk her this way. I slunk her this way. And I put her in a headlock.
It's okay. Hello. Wait a minute.
They think they think it's cute. Okay.
They nothing cute about the jail. You about to go to jail.
They think it's cute. That's just like how these YNs don't care about going to jail because they think it's a good thing. These hoes don't care about acting a fool because they think it's cute.
We got to do something about this woman on woman crime.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about it. They don't really talk about it. That's
they
crazy.
Don't want to talk about
Take
that.
her in the house to sling her around. The kids, I sling her this way, sling her that way.
Even if you get mad, even if you get offended, so what you gonna do? Because I guarantee you can beat me up.
Now, if she would have pulled out a knife or what you call it, a blade out of her mouth and sliced her,
damn.
Then she would have been. What you cut me? Well, bitch, you had me in the hair now. Self-defense.
Right. For the sister
I don't care who you are, sister, brother, cousin. And look, self-defense, hoe. You ain't choking me out.
That's right. For the sister that don't fight back, and for that slinging to happen, right? If it was to come a time, you know, juked her ass, you know, twist. I'm just saying.
She could have grabbed anything and swung that thing and hit you in the right spot on your head, ma'am. You would have been dead.
That's crazy. Smacking her. Crazy. Again. Now this is messed up. But these girls to get to this age and mom never checked that shit. Because we big and bad, while they little. When they start getting
Mm-hmm.
bigger, the pussy inside comes out. I'm just saying. It has
Mm-hmm.
to rear its head because I can't even imagine the level of this. I can't even imagine. So, mothers, y'all gotta take y'all rightful places, man, and you
That's
gotta
that
set it at
goddamn
home.
gentle parenting, sis.
I guess. I wish one of my kids would smack me even at 18 months. Yeah, we not gonna do that.
I saw this video of this lady, the boy was beating up the sister. Oh, Timmy,
Yeah.
stop. Don't do that. Man, I would have choked it.
Yeah, no.
This what the goddamn gentle parenting got y'all. Getting beat up by a 5-year-old. Child, please. Ain't no way.
That's crazy. Like you can't. Yeah, they need to get some super nanny in their life. Nanny 911.
For real. Okay.
Learn something. Y'all watch too much bullshit.
Fact.
Let's get to Ayanla.
Hit her, I would have hurt my sister. Do you understand what I'm saying? So my kids.
That's because she ain't never fight back. If she was to happen to fight back, she might whoop your ass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
It's the quiet ones you need to worry about. I'm just saying.
I pushed her. I slunk her this way. I slunk her this way, and I put her in a headlock because if I'd have hit her, I would have hurt my sister. Do you understand what I'm saying? So my kids did see me throw her from this room to this room to this room, and finally, I'm tired.
That's crazy work.
She crazy.
Her kids see her do what, sis? What she do?
She throw from this room to this room.
You're not a mom. So if you're not a mom, you don't know shit about nurturing a man.
That is crazy.
And she thinks it's a flex. You see how boastful she's saying that thing? Like, I feel from this room to this room. Masculine is I don't know what. Who got you pregnant, honey?
Lord have mercy.
See, I don't see not one feminine bone in your body right now.
Definitely, even if you take the girl out, you can't take the hood out the girl. I mean,
gotta. It must be some henpicked dude because you is straight masculines.
Right, absolutely, yeah. And this is 15 years, probably like 15 years ago. So I wonder if their relationship is still strained.
Oh, that would be a good thing to trying to follow up on. I would love to know that.
Yeah. Okay. See what we can do.
I'm too old to be slinging you across here and over there, and I'm giving out a breath. And she said to me,
"Wait a minute,
our relationship is
out of breath because you shouldn't be doing that."
Let me just say this to you, Miss Nicole. I don't do violence. I don't do violence among women. I don't do violence
because I stood up. That was violence.
You're unsafe. Yes. You are not a safe person.
I'm aggressive, period, and I know it's not working. It's not and I know that. And if you're not willing to change.
I need to ask her husband, sir, you feel safe at home?
Our relationship will never be the same. I said, you're absolutely right.
Let me just say this to you, Miss Nicole. I don't do violence.
Oh, Lord, honey.
I don't do violence among women. I don't do violence.
Because I stood up, that was violence?
You're unsafe. You are not a safe person.
I'm aggressive, period, and I know that.
It's not working. It's not
and
working.
I know that.
And if you're not willing to change, I can't help you. I can't keep engaging in this.
There you go.
I cannot. Absolutely. Let's go, Ayanla.
That's the key right there, sis. If she recognized what the problem is.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you're not willing to change it, what the heck is we doing here?
Most of us do because we're stubborn. Is it a girl like we're stubborn?
Yeah, well, I'm like, I can't do this.
No. Show's
over.
I feel sorry.
It up. Back it up, doctor. Show's over. Yeah.
Crazy. All right, they almost done with her hating ass.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
I'm gonna have a little assumption about their dynamic because she is light skinned, right? She's the older one, and here comes her sister. I don't know because it's like 3 of them. I think it's 3 or 4 of them. 3 of them there.
You know who she remind me of?
Who?
Panel whore. It's the social construct of it all.
Right. So here we go. We're gonna throw that in.
I'm not fucked up. You're fucked up. Need help. I think you're trashy.
Yeah, that social construct, told a light skin was better. And then here come her chocolate sister, and the envy and jealousy creeps in, and that shit stays around. That shit becomes hate, man. So it's something to see. It's the switch around. Go ahead.
Help you learn how to listen? You're going to change your point of view, or I'm going to call your car.
Okay, what I tell you? I can't do it. I'm out.
She ain't play that shit. If you ain't gonna hear, you gonna get out my house.
Pack it up, baby.
You're going to let me help you learn how to listen? You're going to change.
Ooh, that's so hard for people.
Shame.
Yeah, look at that head. Hold that head down like that. What y'all think that looks like?
That's that shame.
I mean,
Shame.
Right from wrong. Your behavior is foolish and out of fucking pocket. And you shouldn't be doing that, especially to your damn sister, especially around your children. And if there's a man in the house and he's allowing you to behave like that, he's pussy, because that's crazy. He should know better too. So we got two grown acting a fool, raising kids, and they're gonna be fools too. Like,
she probably beating him up too. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if she's allowed to do
you
that,
you heard that she's aggressive.
Yeah, crazy.
And it's not just towards women. She aggressive all the way around.
Right. Damn. That's mad.
Even if you get mad, even if you get offended, so what you gonna do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
And like we found out today, that hormonal imbalance heightened.
Yeah, that shit is
irrational and aggressive behavior.
Yes.
So she might need to get her hormone levels checked.
I mean, it can fluctuate throughout the day. Like, that shit can absolutely cause some rage, and if the eating absolutely affects it even more. But are they finished with light skin here?
Your point of view, or I'm gonna call your car.
Pull a card.
Call the car, baby.
You may love your children with every fiber of your being, but there's no way with that level of violence in your body that you're a good mom.
Ooh,
damn.
No way.
Yes, thank you.
Right there. With the level of violence.
Because you know what that is? If you are that impulsive and aggressive with grown people, just imagine what you're doing to them children when they making too much noise, when they spill something, when they didn't do their child. You can't tell me you ain't fucking up them kids. Not with that level of aggression. So you mean tell me you know how much if that's the case, then you mean to tell me you know how to turn it off.
Right.
Then why can't you turn it off with your sisters? Somebody lying.
Yeah, I know some real impulsive ones, man. And just watching them be so impulsive taught me to. It even motivated me more to restrain. And to just know that statement, like, the two hardest things to learn in life is restraint and understanding. Active listening is behind that. Goodness gracious. So,
comprehension.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I can't keep engaging in this. You're going to let me help you learn how to listen? You're going to change your point of view, or I'm going to call your car. I can't do it. Look, you may love your children with every fiber of your being, but there's no way with that level of violence in your body that you're a good mom. There's no way. Don't mean you don't feed them and clothe them and take care of them, but there's a distinction between providing for the child and raising a child.
Conscious parenting.
Mic drop. That's a mic drop right there, baby.
Yep. And that's old. Yellen was on a while ago, so we don't have any shows like that anymore. There was a lot of counseling shows, right? Couple therapies, things like that. The reality shows that we were getting until all this chaos and dysfunction said, let's welcome that in. People actually assaulting each other on TV, edited to be content. It's crazy work.
Well, it goes into the agenda. You got to keep chaos going, because that's the only way you get to control the people, is through chaos.
Yeah, I mean, we'll make it exciting and make it a way to gain fame. That's why our idiot girls are running to go do it. Because who wants to be fighting and getting beat up? Possibly, you can't win them all. Right. I'm a tough mother. You can't win them all. I'm sorry. So social media amplifies it expeditiously, for real. Every photo, every post, every accomplishment is a potential trigger, for comparison and internalized rivalry. Like you can have 8,000 followers and nobody likes your posts and stuff. Why are you here?
Right.
Right? We friends with followers. We just click a like button. So that I think that's some internalized rivalry there. It's a lack of support. We're supposed to be a community support, especially friends and family. So it's quite unique to see a post from your friend or fan. You don't even just like it. Like, even if you just swiping through and you don't go back, like you don't hit that and be like, damn, did I just pass my people's? Boop, go back and just like it. Like, phones, TikTok, Instagram, even news feeds constantly remind us of what others have that we don't, or who we aren't. And because these messages are constant, they speak into our relationships, sometimes with sisters, sometimes with friends, sometimes with coworkers. This is what's happening. And the kids, they have no context of what they're seeing. So they're absorbing all of this, and it's absolutely becoming attention seeking, and they're learning so much from these outside entities versus the family dynamic. What do you think about that? The social media amplifies it a lot.
Oh yeah, they got to keep up with the Joneses, baby. Okay.
And the Joneses is fighting and busting heads and shit.
Right. And then a lot of times they don't realize that half that stuff be fake, photoshopped, some AI situation where you think that stuff is real, man, it's not. And then, when people be posting, couple goals and all that kind of stuff, but you don't know what's going on, people, how they posting couple goals, but then you get in their house, baby, they beating each other up, child. What?
Right. You absolutely have no clue what's going on behind all of that.
Right. But most of that stuff is a fairy tale.
It's crazy.
Trying to keep up with these people. You try to keep up with other people, you're going to fail. So try to keep up with yourself. How about that?
I mean, there were corporations that actually planted people in different environments and societies to, promote their products all the way from the house. Everything in the house was in the movie called, was it The Joneses? Yeah, check it out. Demi Moore is in that. It's a great view to see that marketing can go as far as that, planning the whole family to go buy shit and go into debt. You can't even afford.
That's when you had the social media influencers where they actually get free things to be testers, whatever. But you thinking like these people brought this stuff and no, baby, they just marketing that stuff to you so you can go buy. It was free for them, but you gonna pay this $200.
Right. And we so easily influenced. I feel like we became a society of Muppets and puppets, with no mind of our own, because we came up with, don't be no fucking follower. You gonna monkey see, monkey do. Like, you got in trouble for that shit.
Yeah,
monkey
sure did.
See, monkey do. If the monkey jumped off the goddamn cliff, you jumping with him.
Yeah,
you got your ass whooped and stuff like that. Being a follower. So this new generation in society of following and being so easily influenced is amazing. But first step is admitting that it's happening.
I'm gonna drop down so I can get another clove.
Okay. Thanks for coming up, sis. Appreciate you. We have to admit that self-reflection, admitting that these things are actually happening and we're influenced by it. Because what is the meaning of it? Is it meaningful? These things, huh? All these things, consumption, consuming. Is it making you a better person? Is it making you have better character? I can't even say thank you when somebody hold a door. That's crazy. Causes a whole catastrophe. Lives are lost because we don't have basic manners. What kind of sisterhood we got? Huh? You don't even say thank you when the men hold the door. But when
if I could just hug that daughter, like I just feel so bad for her, and I just want her to know that.
According to an arrest warrant affidavit, Simpson was shot and killed after becoming upset because a woman she held the door open for didn't say thank you.
That's crazy. Salute to Take Heed for bringing this to my attention this morning. Sadly, but this is what's happening. Our society cannot thrive no higher than the morality of our women. Y'all think this shit okay? It's not okay. If you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. Thank you. How hard is that? Thank you. Look somebody in their eye and say, thank you. I appreciate you. You have a good day. Holy crap. Is that so hard? Are y'all that fucking miserable? Even if our worst days where we were fucking broke, working hard, I still never went outside with that type of fucking attitude. Because guess what? I'm human and I'm reactionary. So your behavior will affect my behavior. You pop off, I'm popping off too. So I got to check myself first. If you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. Because this is a shame. These people could have babies, and a simple thing that we learn as children to say thank you and please. Like, that's the simplest of kind.
Behave themselves today. People are shameless now. If you look and translate that word shame, it is disappointed. Nothing disappoints anybody anymore. Anything goes. I'm not ashamed for how I treated people when I was nasty to them. I'm not, because I got an excuse for that. I'm not ashamed for my lack of attention to my family and my children. I'm not ashamed because I got an excuse for that. I'm not ashamed that I'm not representing the kingdom of God because I've got an excuse. Nobody's ashamed about anything anymore. And where there is no shame, there is sin. Come on, church, y'all talk back to me this morning. If you ever notice somebody who you're trying to tell the right thing, and if you look at if they're not ready to hear what you're saying, look at their countenance. They become very hardened and mean people, almost becoming impenetrable. Because when you are in sin and you don't want to do right, you have to harden yourself. Because you don't know how to be ashamed about anything. And if you can't be ashamed about anything, and we're not talking about the being ashamed so much where you live in guilt, but the shame should be used as a tool for you to become conscientious about the thing that displeases God. But in today's world, nobody's ashamed about anything.
That's a fact. No shame.
If I could just hug that daughter, like I just feel so bad for her, and I just want her to know that.
According to an arrest warrant affidavit, Simpson was shot and killed after becoming upset because a woman she held the door open for didn't say thank you. The argument started at the store Five Below Tuesday and then spilled over to the PetSmart in the same South Oak Cliff shopping center off Wheatland Road. Investigators say,
damn. Go from one store to the next? Like, so you followed her. Okay, granted, a bitch don't say thank you. I don't think I'm gonna take that opportunity to be like, bitch, you should have said thank you and like make that an issue. I just make a mental note of it. Like, it's just the toxicity that y'all want to ensue. This is the reactionary behavior because you could have just closed the door and walked. Like, you had to say something? Yeah, you gotta force her to say thank you. It's the right thing to do. But a whole follow up behind it, nah. That's crazy work. And she wound up getting killed?
I'm the guy that I'm the resident coon and all that. So here we go. I think one of the worst parts about that we see of our women is that they seem to enjoy pissing people off. Have y'all noticed one of the words that they say a lot is "you mad"? And the more they see a man getting angry, the more they will smile. It is one of the weirdest things. Got him, you big mad now. And you watch how she almost became orgasmic. The more she got the panel upset by her lack of engaging, which is what it was. And how many of you men have had that happen when you're discussing something with a woman? Her lack of engagement or understanding seems to make her happy, that you're upset, that you're now bothered by it because you're trying to have a regular conversation with this person. That's what you guys got to see.
Damn. Now they doing it to each other. That's crazy. You know, for years, men have talked about holding the door for women and they don't say thank you. But, you know, majority of the men, they ain't going to make it a whole lesson at that point. Make a mental note. Damn, bitch, I ain't say thank you. But it's not that big of a deal. So to antagonize, imagine dying for that. Yeah, I could imagine. And that's a shame. That's a shame. This is the kindness we tell y'all. Be kind to somebody besides yourself. It's those simple things that you learned as a fucking child, man. That's coming from the shame. Yeah. The hell? Woman killed outside of Dallas. Pet smart after argument over not saying thank you. The hole in the door.
Supposed to be a sisterhood. And I don't feel a sisterhood right now.
Damn. So let me get this right. Y'all killing each other outside the PetSmart and y'all killing each other outside the daycare. It's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Y'all ain't got no self-control. And if you had some shame, that shame is embedded correction. Embedded. Nobody would have to tell you you're doing something foolish or wrong because you fucking know better.
22-year-old Kiana Hampton followed Simpson and her daughter into the PetSmart.
And she had a baby with her. Oh, this bitch was looking. I mean, you know, it was her time to go. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? She followed a woman and her child somewhere. She don't know what that girl got because she didn't say thank you. Whew. Ladies, we all know we all can be in some type of mindset at any time, right? You're so absorbed with everything that's going on. You got to get the dinner, got to get the kids, blah, blah, blah. Some shit just slips your mind like it might have just happened. But to antagonize, chase behind, that's crazy work. And she had a baby.
There, asked them to leave. Fox 4 spoke to a 27-year-old ER nurse who walked out of the PetSmart as the two women were arguing in the parking lot. According to the affidavit, Hampton later confirmed to detectives she engaged in the verbal dispute, entering the PetSmart twice and continuing the argument.
Damn. See, the more you, ooh, child.
I'm the guy that I'm the resident coon and all that. So here we go. I think one of the worst parts about that we see of our women is that they seem to enjoy pissing people off.
Y'all heard them. Y'all heard them. Some of y'all get a dopamine rush from that type of interaction. Okay? Yeah. Mind yourself out there, people. The crazies.
In the verbal dispute, entering the PetSmart twice and continuing the argument, throwing the drink bottle at Simpson's car when she was about to leave and engaging in a physical altercation with her. That's when police say Hampton pulled out a gun and shot Simpson 3 times. Multiple nurses rushed to perform CPR. Simpson's daughter by her mom's side, while also on the phone with 911.
Did she have a right to take her out? Did she have a right to take her out to protect herself and her children? This is crazy. It's a damn shame. A damn shame. It's like, how do you not protect yourself knowing You're antagonizing somebody all the way to their car. Crazy. So, you know, our society ain't gonna thrive no higher than the morality of our women. And a simple thank you went to you losing your life because you didn't get a fucking thank you for holding the door. That's some protection. Quick rundown. Again, if you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. You hate when you can't get. Can't hate. You hate what you can't get. I'm sorry, y'all. You hate what you don't have. You despise what you are not. The hate women have for each other isn't just mean girl behavior. It's rooted in history, psychology, environment, and our own self-perception. That's self-hate. Self-hate. Someone else's confidence, success, or even their joy becomes a target for our own unhealed insecurities. Envy and jealousy? Yeah. Those feelings are, why not me? Or she shouldn't have that. Why don't I have that? Mothers even unconsciously can set daughters against each other's. Fathers, y'all do it too. When have you projected your insecurities onto another woman? Y'all reflect on that? Can recognizing self-hate reduce how much we envy or resent others? Recognizing your own self-hate, looking in the mirror. Sisterhood and family dynamics. Research shows that roughly 30 to 40% of sisters report having high quality relationships throughout life. So 60 to 70% do not. And these patterns repeat across generations. Ignorance is absolutely generational. How envy shapes adult relationships. Repeating patterns. How can we consistently break these cycles and create meaningful support among sisters and women in our communities? Me and Sis, we discussed it, gave 5 different tips and strategies to work on. Practice self-awareness and emotional honesty. Celebrate instead of compete. Create safe spaces for vulnerability. Heal the mother wound, which many have and will not even think about recognizing it and addressing it. Model the mindset for the next generation. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Red Lipstick Vibe, salute to you, sis. Appreciate you. Gifted a tribe membership. If that landed on you, please support the tribe. Check out the content. Try to maintain that membership. Gifted another tribe membership out of Harris. Tribe, salute. Appreciate you, moderation. A tribe called Harris, $5. Tribe ladies, salute. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Appreciate sis being up here tonight. It's hard to look in that mirror, man, but Michael Jackson told us early, so it was something that I grew up with. Like, it was pretty much like a chorus line in our elementary school. So, you know, it forced us to self-reflect. So a lot of self-reflecting growing up. 80s, I don't know what started to happen, 90s and 2000s and up. That shit went out the window when they really started indoctrinating these schools, sadly. Family influence, y'all. This hate, this envy, this competing with women is something unique. It starts as girls. Like, we're not gonna ignore that. Family influence versus societal influence. Family teaches behaviors early. I mean, we're supposed to, right? I mean, it's our job, but society validates them. Family influences versus societal influence. Family teaches behavior early, but society validates them, good or bad. The combination strengthens these patterns, making projection, envy, and competition a habit rather than a conscious choice. Today's women can't even say thank you. That's crazy work. They're so bothered by politeness. The hell? Demons are usually bothered by righteousness. So Damn, it's becoming evident. You know, it's in plain view. We can see you. We can hear you through your tone, your voice, what you speak. It's demonic. It's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna keep talking about this. If you love yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. How can we separate internalized competition from genuine connection? Because it's internalized. The competition is there, even in our hormones, like that. Estrogen raged women in one space. Yeah, it can get crazy. Check your energy. Check your damn energy and your intentions at the goddamn door. All right. Before engaging with another woman, online or in person, ask yourself, do I feel tense? Am I defensive or insecure right now? I don't know if I want to move forward with this. Like, because y'all need to check that shit. It's crazy. Competition often hides beneath subtle emotions, like comparison or judgment. Awareness of your body language and thoughts help you shift from defense to openness, allowing genuine connection to form. That motherfuckers is tense, mad defensive, insecure. Like it radiates through your body, your eye contact, and the confidence in your fucking voice. I'm just saying.
We are living in a giant masquerade ball. Most of us are wearing a mask and demanding people be transparent. Cognitive dissonance. Most of us are living lies. And I don't mean living a lie. I mean a living embodiment of falsehood. We are living secrets. Even when we get close to people. A big secret. People don't even really know how we truly feel. Either it's because I'm walking on eggshells, I can't really talk to you, I don't feel seen or heard, I don't feel like I can share. It's all a lie. Carl Jung said people are wearing masks. The mask is the persona. Love has become performative. It's all an act. When you relate to another, you often perform a projection. You animate a mirage built from unmet developmental needs, proverbial wounding, and psychic distortions inherited from ancestral and cultural scripts. You rarely see your partner. You see your abandoned self wearing their face.
If you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. Check your energy and intentions. You heard him. I ain't the only one speaking like this. Practice active appreciation. Ooh, Lord, I don't know if that's taught to girls early. Like appreciation and gratitude, these things need to be taught. They need to become like a habit. When you admire another woman's beauty, confidence, or success, say it out loud or think it with gratitude, not resentment. Example, she inspires me. Not, look at this bitch. I can't stand her. I call her man. The way she present herself. Demand the room when she walks in. That shit irritates my soul instead of, damn, that's inspiring. How can I get that kind of energy? Appreciation, it transforms envy into inspiration and rewires your brain to associate others' shine with possibility, not threat. Allow them to shine. It's not a threat to you. Oh, Sean is too funny. He said he tense over there. A man trying to click that link over here. Talking about tension. Shit. It's crazy. Appreciation is definitely needed because just like the last incident we showed y'all, a little appreciation goes a long way. Somebody held the door for you, man. The right thing to do is say thank you. But that young lady was at a fucking snapping point and you were the target. Be kind to somebody besides yourself. Can't be that hard. How can we separate internalized competition from genuine connection? You got to connect through authentic conversations, not appearances. Choose depth over display. Ask about her journey, her lessons, her why. When we humanize each other beyond the surface, beyond looks, brands, or followers, we make room for authentic connection instead of silent comparison. Like the hater I had in the damn chat before the stream even started yesterday, and I got to see it. It ain't there now. You know about he said and she said. Yeah. What you mean? Inspirational, motivational, no nonsense, New Yorkers, what? Choose depth over display with your nonsense of hate. Learn about somebody's journey, their lessons, and their why. Y'all dehumanize each other and scream patriarchy. I'm so oppressed. The fuck out of here. This is crazy.
Shameful shit.
Got another question. How do we actively resist social medias that encourage rivalry? Y'all know how to do that? Click away. Don't go. Curate what you consume. Curate what you consume. And that includes what you consume into your body too. Unfollow or mute accounts that thrive on gossip, competition, and unrealistic portrayals of women. Replace them with pages that promote healing, wisdom, and truth. Your feed should feed your spirit, not the dopamine. That shit is driving y'all crazy. Shit like crack. We need to consider building communities rooted in accountability, not approval. We need your fucking approval. We need accountability. Surround yourself with women who challenge you to grow, not those who thrive on conflict or validation. Healthy circles help you resist toxic programming by reflecting back your worth and progress. Y'all ain't looking to grow no more. Y'all think y'all grown. And you're not. Mad immature. It's crazy. You got to use your voice to shift the narrative. I'm mad. I'm a mother against delusional demands, mindsets, and narratives. And there's so many. Goodness gracious. Call out the rivalry when you see it. In TV shows, conversations, social media. Don't feed into the mean girl talk or subtle shade. Just subtle shade like somebody don't see that shit. Redirect the energy with questions like, what makes us think we have to tear her down? What makes you think you can tear someone down or try to tear someone down with your toxicity, your chaos, and your dysfunction, you hood rat? Shit is crazy. Every correction, every moment of awareness chips away at a culture that profits from female disconnection. Why the men and women so disconnected? Because the women and women are so fucking disconnected. I grew up with fuck that bitch. What are you talking about? We still there. It's worse. Y'all do not care about one another. And you're screaming sisterhood. But your shit is not genuine and transparent. Hate is real life and reflection. Y'all got to get personal with it. That shit ain't always loud. Hate isn't always loud. It can be silent, subtle, even disguised as advice. Sometimes it's a comment, a glance, or a post online. And yes, sometimes it's downright mean. It's projection of fear, insecurity, or self-doubt. I'm sorry you doubt yourself. You don't have good content. You can't come up with something, or I got to shame first, or I deliver the message with quality. Hard to mimic. I'm just saying. And I got here first. The projection, I get it. But ask yourself, have I ever despised traits in another woman that I actually want for myself? Is that despise because you lack thereof? Have I ever envied a sister, a friend, or a colleague silently? Huh? You envy your colleague, your sister, your friend silently? Those things create some self-hate. That shit festers. These are very uncomfortable questions, but they're necessary. They're absolutely necessary. It's definitely patterns, you know. I grew up in a very large family. And I absolutely was kind of placed on a pedestal, whether because I was a cute little girl and they was able to play in my hair, but it would be a fight with sisters or cousins of who's going to be the mother, you know, and I was going to be their daughter so they could do my hair. You know what I'm saying? It was fun, but you know, I'm just reflecting of being a child and having it happen directly. Like they pinned each other. They was ready to fight. So, you know, we definitely create some of these dynamics in our family, indirectly or directly. You know, sometimes the shit ain't subtle, but sometimes it's very subtle, but it affects, and the effects are loud. So, you know, got some solutions, you know, accountability and moving forward, because we definitely got to move forward. We all still here. I prefer to have a sisterhood than, you know, dysfunctional hyenas running around ready to attack. I'm just saying. Y'all with me on this, you know, because, you know, we always got to end our show with some type of motivation, because there's never just an end to anything. There's always some solutions. There's always a way to be better. Okay. It's not about right or wrong. It's about being and doing better. So what do we do now? How do we break this cycle? Because, you know, it's been around a long, long time. We learn very well. It's amazing. But y'all know what it is. The first step is self-awareness. Recognize when envy or projection appears. You know, name it, own it. Don't blame it on the other woman. Does it make you less than? Just makes you aware of your flaw. And you can do something to make that flaw not a flaw. But that self-awareness is key. And next is self-love. The more secure we are in ourselves, the less need we feel to tear others down. Don't let my success radiate your insecurities. Don't let my beauty radiate your insecurities. That's a you thing, not me. Name it, own that shit, and don't blame it on the other woman. The more secure we are in ourselves, the less need to feel to tear each other down. You know, journaling. I raised my daughters with this, like write it down. See your feelings, because you wrote it. And you can see the transition in your handwriting and everything. Like it's crazy. So, you know, those are good things. Journaling, affirmations. Yeah, these phones are very smart. Your phone can give you affirmations every time you pick it up. You can have an affirmation right on your screen. You can have a verbal voice affirmations connected to your phone. Meditate. Clear your mind. Silence. Turn them phones off. Get some quiet time, alone time. Be creative. Play in the dirt. Any of those things is a form of meditation. Ground yourself. And gratitude. Holy crap. Gratitude. Practice it. It helps reinforce self-love. Being grateful. Holy crap. That's too much to ask? Just gratitude and appreciation. A lot of these things ain't taught. What have mothers been doing? Because we have grown women that just they lack these things. Support your successes and celebrate others. Remember, a rising tide lifts all ships. Lifts all ships. Are showing my 3 flaws. I am humble, I am generous, and I care too much. Salute to you,
Go to jail. You about to go to jail.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yes, sir. Goodness gracious. Then we have active sisterhood. Active sisterhood. It's, you know, that comes with like an encouragement, compliment, uplift, and connect. And it also has some correction in there. When we create safe spaces for women to thrive without competition, we build a healthier culture. And our society is not going to thrive any higher than the morality of our women. And I'm going to keep stressing that. I will keep stressing that. Y'all talk about we run shit. We do run shit. But our morality needs to be intact for things to be ran properly. Because shit is in the trash right now. Good Lord have mercy. Y'all don't know how to say thank you? Just say thank you. And lastly, societal consciousness, man. Got to limit the exposure to media that glorifies conflict, gossip, and rivalry. Like, be mindful of who and what you allow to shape your thoughts. Some of us are addicted to that shit. You look for it. You want it. And when it gets too quiet, that dopamine is calling for it like crack. Just saying. It's crazy. Oh, my goodness. I got a couple of videos of my sisters complaining about the lack of sisters and their reflections thereof. So we're just going to go through a couple of these, and we're going to bid y'all adieu for the week. I appreciate y'all pulling up and popping in with me for Shame Sunday. It's always something to show you. And I used to always say, I wish I had a sister, but I see God made that not happen for a reason. So I appreciate the brothers I have. I'm grateful. I learned a lot. And the sisters that I acquired along the way.
What are you angry about?
True, real sisters. Because the shit that y'all do today, I can't even imagine these kind of behaviors to this degree, sadly. So let's go.
I just don't like my sister.
Just
I
behavior.
feel like we don't have a proper connection, and I don't want it. I'm angry at her for everything that's happened.
What's happened? What is it she's done that's made you angry?
She's just very fake to me. Whether people see it or not, I see it. She's just very disrespectful. Like, I can't, like, it's just not something that I want to tolerate anymore. Whether it's her trying to pretend like she's my friend and then going out to other people saying something else and twisting the story, or her going to, like, my dad. If I go to him and say, oh, Dad, Kayla did this, someone's always backing her up.
Well, other than 5 minutes at Christmas, you guys haven't seen each other in 3 years. So
Yeah,
you don't
basically.
hang out.
No, and I want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
That's 60 to 70% of our sisterhood today. Only 30 to 40% of sisters have a thriving relationship for a lifetime. So 60 to 70% of our women are not in healthy dynamics when it comes to their sisters. And that's sad. That is sad and downright shameful. But sometimes that dynamic is created by mom and the family. Recognizing it, healing those mother wounds will begin a process. Like, and it's hard. You heard what Ayanla said. I'm trying to teach you to listen. How can we teach someone to, grown people? Self-reflect and make the adjustments they need to be better. Goodness gracious. What else should I say? You think you Caucasian? Say thank you.
I need some more blind.
You think you Caucasian?
What?
Yeah, you think you Caucasian?
You better get. Do you think you Caucasian?
Do you think you Caucasian? Why you got some white hair?
Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus, this is.
I think she deaf. She can't hear that damn smoke. That's the battery going dead. So we got to teach you how to listen. Y'all don't even hear the smoke detector fucking chirping. Oh, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up.
You can't make this shit up.
You can't make it up. If you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. Oh yeah, it's a lot.
My most recent lessons, I had to detach from my own sister. I did.
So how have you been navigating it?
It's been quiet.
It's been quiet.
I love her.
Yes.
But I can't do that relationship.
I understand.
Ever.
Do you mean ever?
I mean ever.
Okay.
Because it's not safe. And I feel like I did a lot. She did a lot too. For me. But I just got to a place where I had to accept what it is. We didn't grow up together.
Yeah.
And so I just had to get to a place where I had to accept that I can love you without doing life with you. And that's tough.
That is tough.
That is tough.
It's tough. But I'll do anything for her now.
Yeah.
If she ever needs me, I'm there.
Yeah.
But I don't see myself doing life with her again.
I just recently.
Can y'all relate? Y'all understand those type of dynamics? The whys, what could have transpired, projection, any of those things. The dynamics growing up, the dynamics as adults, you know, blood is thicker than water. You gotta allow them to do whatever. And we're supposed to forgive and just keep accepting the relationship. It's some people that just can't. I can love you from a distance. Y'all understand that dynamic? So there's some of those dynamics out there. It's like, I love them, but you know, us having a relationship, having to push through and be fake around each other and, you know, forcing it on. No, nobody should have to do that. So I can absolutely relate and understand that type of dynamic. What else we got? We got something else.
You know how I could tell you had a fucked up mom? Siblings that don't like each other. And I don't mean siblings that beef, because it's been many a days I wanted to blow cinnamon in my big sister eye. But like to backdoor her, I know your mom was emotionally fucked up. She just had to been, or absent. She just had to been. Because there's no way you and your sister got the same baby dad.
Oh.
I've seen sisters with the same baby dad. That's a form of hate that I just cannot wrap my head around when it comes to your sibling. Like, that's just crazy to me.
Damn. That's some real backdoor stuff. Backdoor in the closet, under the chair, in the bathroom. Yeah. Some dynamics, man. Sisterhood where? Oh my God. Sisterhood what? No, the morality is kind of low, non-existent. What else we got? These sisters is complaining about their sisters. What's good, sisters?
I was watching the Braxton's Family Value this week, and it's this running narrative of all the sisters not getting along and all the sisters not liking each other. It's such a real thing. And
such a real thing.
I'm telling y'all this because
Just know
I
them
have
personally.
6 sisters.
They crazy.
Okay? I come from a large family and have a lot of sisters, and we do not all get along or talk to each other or all like each other at all. So that is a real scenario, a real family thing. So I think that's why I like this show so much, because people need to talk about how you could be raised up in the same household, had the same mother and father, be brought up a certain way, or under the same household, get along even when y'all were younger, or got along somewhat when y'all were younger, whether it was from tolerating each other or from whatever. And then you get grown and you get older and you just cannot stand your sisters for whatever reason it is, right? And it
You don't think there have to be an active presence of mother to de-escalate, be proactive with a house full of girls? Yeah. It takes mastering. I'm just saying it's not something that I can say is easy. But when you're conscious of your projections, maybe how you were raised or what you saw was okay, thought was okay, you don't know how to stop it, it's gonna repeat. But yeah, you see it. There's definitely a dynamic. Just because we all grow up in the same home, you doesn't mean you're gonna have lifelong relationships. So it's definitely something that needs to be talked about because a lot of these young adults come out hurt behind it. There's a lot of wounds behind that. And mommy can't fix it all because we can't control what others do. Like she said, we had to tolerate each other because we were children, right? So once you grow up and move out, it's kind of on us to develop mature relationships with our siblings. And sometimes the childhood stuff, traumas or projections just get in the way, causes conflict. So, let's move on, see what else we got.
Y'all want to know who my biggest hater used to be? Now, this finna start. Now, look. Don't let this go viral because my family finna be emailing me because they ain't got my number. That was attention. Joke. They really don't have my number. But listen, my sister used to be my biggest hater since birth. I'm talking about, I don't remember a time she didn't hate me. I don't even know why. And I don't care. I really don't care. And you know what's crazy? People used to think that she was something that she wasn't. And now that she has burned every bridge and she cannot cross them anymore, she's trying to circle her way back to me. You know what I'm
saying? Damn shame. Now I know this too well. I ain't got no sisters, but I acquired a lot of sisters along the way. Family, friends, and shit like that. Child. The hate that some sisters can have for the other stemming from childhood is amazing, especially when you see it and you've grown up watching it happen. So that dynamic is that one kind of hit personally. And to see the transactions, just the relationship dynamic throughout the years, yeah, I blame mom. Absolutely. Pinned against each other, competition, favoritism, names, yeah. It's unique for the first child to be placed on a pedestal and then another child comes in and then that child is pushed to the side and the youngest is just placed on a pedestal. Yeah, we causing harm out here. We got to break this cycle. Sisters are not getting along.
So I'm definitely gonna have to block my sister.
Beautiful sister.
Because what I'm about to say might change our relationship forever. Like it's never gonna be the same again. So
they choose to go online to say all this stuff.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is not only is she pretty, right, and she's funny, she just has aura. She dresses nice. I love
a lot of envy.
You know what I'm saying? She can't know this. She can't know. Yeah. So not only is she pretty, funny, and she has aura, the girl can dress, and she's about to be a doctor. And sister, if you happen to see this, right, even after I block you, and you see this video, it was all a lie. It's not true. None of it's true. No, none of it's true. I lied. I'm literally taking such a risk posting this. She's never gonna let me live this down. She's never gonna let me live this down. So I'm.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, she didn't post that. She didn't say that. None of that. The attention whore mentality is crazy, man. But y'all heard her. They expose themselves. We see.
I overlooked how much my sister, started disliking me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I never done nothing to her. But she genuinely just jealous and envious and try to go on the internet and say all this crazy stuff about me and stuff like that. And it really hurt my feelings, to be honest with you, because what I've done for her, people won't do for nobody else. and it's hurtful, you know. But you know, what can you do about it? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get emotional, you know what I'm saying? But me and my sister got the same mama and same daddy, and we grew up together. And you know, she just you work so hard to make all this money and to have a good life for yourself, and then the people who you want to share it with, they just change on you. And it's hurtful because people say it's lonely at the top, but damn, this lonely, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
I would have been all right dealing with one. I could have dealt with her, you know what I'm saying? But she just decided, you know, she don't like me, and I'm this terrible person and all this stuff. So I can't change how you feel about me. I can only just say like, dang, I thought it was better than that because she my baby, you know what I'm saying? But
Having a jealous sister, you rose to the occasion and, you know, shine through. And she'll whoop your ass. I'm just saying. So
even if you get mad, even if you get offended, so what you gonna do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
Let's go, Mo. So I guarantee you can't beat me up. But yeah, you know, the pain in her, it radiates. You know, that was real, transparent. So whatever happened between her and sister, I don't know. I don't know all that business, but I just had to show y'all a little something. Sisters is struggling out here, man. Yeah, Sister Cold wear.
Yeah, I want to know something that's crazy. TikTok, my very own sister, same mama, same daddy. I guarantee you right now, if it was 10 females jumping on me, she'll sit there and let it happen. She'll sit there.
It's supposed to be a sisterhood, and I don't feel a sisterhood right now.
Let it happen. I guess she just don't got my back like I got her back and stuff. And no, although I'm not saying fighting is cool. No, fighting is never cool. But all I'm saying really is, if I had beef with somebody or somebody was attacking me, she don't care about me. If I had beef with somebody.
Damn. This is our sisterhoods, y'all. This is real life sisters. Same mother, same father. They outside.
Or somebody was attacking me, she'll let that shit happen. And I was crying at work today about it. And people saw me crying and stuff like that. And it's just crazy because I never, ever, ever, we supposed to have each other's backs. Even if we don't talk for a while, I would never, ever, ever, ever let that go down. Let some girls attack, you know, me, my sister. You know, I will always try to defend her and stuff like that. Like, that's just crazy. We got the same mom and the same daddy, and we just so different, no matter what the situation is. If it was somebody who had a problem with me, she'll walk back 10 feet and let it happen right in front of her.
Damn, that's some hurtful shit. And if these dynamics are happening in families, that shit's gonna radiate in relationships, man. This type of treatment. See who else we got.
Older sister, younger sister?
Older. She's 3 years older. Okay. I'm the baby. She had a bit of aggression to her growing up, and that could come from insecurity, right? I was skinnier. I may have been classified as prettier to whatever. That's what, you know, that's the stories that I was getting after. Maybe she was jealous. Maybe that's how she lashed out on you. Because it would be simple things like me.
Older sister, younger sister?
Older. She's 3 years older. Okay. I'm the baby.
A dynamic starts in the family. So y'all act like there's never been a rating scale. That shit starts in the family. You know your ass. You know if your ass is ugly. Okay? Because it's sure only mama could love you. These dynamics are created in families, and it causes this type of disconnect. So sisterhood, where y'all want to try to create this with non-biological people? Sisterhood, where?
I'll be so real. As someone who both doesn't have a good relationship much at all with her older sister, but has an amazing, perfect, beautiful, healthy relationship with her younger sister, I look at girls sideways when you're telling me that you don't have a good relationship with your younger sister. Because what do you mean? What do you mean you don't have a good relationship with your younger sister? Sisterhood is the most beautiful thing. Girls sideways when you're telling me that you don't have a good relationship with your younger sister. Because what do you mean?
As the bigger sister, because that's what she's saying. Her bigger sister ain't shit. She don't build no relationship with her, but she's a bigger sister to a little sister. And I made sure that I built a relationship with my little sister. So when I come across another woman and she says that she's the oldest sister and she didn't build no relationship, she don't have a relationship with a little sister, she's like, well, what the fuck is going on with you? Okay. Y'all understand that? I understood it. I'm just saying, I get the dynamic.
What do you mean you don't have a good relationship with your younger sister?
We so animated.
Sisterhood is the most beautiful thing in the world. Why would you, I know it's your fault. What did you do? As an older sister, what did you do to your little sister to make her hate you? Because I know it's your fault. Because I know the kind of relationship that I have with my little sister. I cultivated it. That's my daughter. That's my first and only child. That is like, even if I have my own children, I will not love them more than I love my little sister.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's some love there. I get it. I get what she's saying. You know, so animated, but I get what she's saying.
That's my baby. That's my first child. So as an older sister, what do you mean that you don't have a good relationship with your younger sister? What do you mean you don't like her? Well, you are the one that failed. You are the one that
She's screaming on y'all. What do you mean? You are the oldest one. You are supposed to cultivate that relationship. And I swear, we've been having them conversations with our daughters, man.
What do you mean that you don't have a good relationship with your younger sister? What do you mean you don't like her? Well, you are the one that failed. You are the one that failed. You have failed your sister. You have failed her. You failed her because what do you mean you can't take sisterhood for granted? You don't take sisterhood for granted. It's not brotherhood. It's not brotherhood that is just whatever.
Brush that shit off. Y'all heard her. Can't take these sisterhoods for granted. It is. Yeah. It's not a real thing.
Sisterhood? You have sisterhood and you don't care to cultivate it. You don't care to make it healthy and good and strong. You don't care to prioritize it. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. What do you mean you don't have a good relationship with your younger sister and you're the oldest sister? What do you mean?
Yeah, relationships need to be cultivated, yo. I absolutely agree with that. That's a lot of pressure on the older sibling. I get it. But hey, it's your responsibility. Your responsibility. So I feel her on that. This might be my last one for y'all.
Let me preface what I'm about to say.
Oh gosh, get ready.
Women are not the docile, passive beings that
besides me?
Society wants them to be, or the way they are portrayed to be. Women are humans, and all humans have an animalistic nature that we spend our lives trying to contain, right? This is why we're taught things like etiquette and manners and, things that are acceptable in society and things that are not.
We're not doing that no more.
That animalistic nature contained, right? Women is to keep that animalistic nature contained, right? Women have it and men have it, right? But because it's frowned upon in women, right? And because people don't tell the truth about the animalistic nature of humans, men are more so focused on than women. It's looked over, right? It's ignored. And that's what makes it even more dangerous.
I mean, y'all hear me talk about it all the time over here on Shame Sunday. Privilege is invisible to the privileged. And we've absolutely been encouraged to behave this way in private, right? Secretly, because of the pandering and coddling of the narrative that has been pushed as far as women goes, right? Because I still hear y'all say shit like that. Some animals are docile, though. That's true. But we do ignore, you can't, could you agree that we do ignore that women have natural human instincts just like men? Because it always seems like it's a double standard when it comes to the cheating and such like that, those types of behaviors that are more portrayed as a masculine man thing. Women only cheat if they're emotionally invested and all this stuff. This is why they've gotten away with it. This is why there's been generations of children being born into families and they all don't have the same daddy, right? But we kind of ignore that and make excuses for women and pander the behaviors. There's always one narrative being pushed. And I've always tried to include us in all of that, to just put women on the back burner and say they're not capable of. I'm going to show you. You're going to jail. You're exposed because it exists. They're animalistic. They're predators. They're prey. They abuse. They filicide. But it's always excused, or there's excuses to the behavior. So, I can agree with that animalistic narrative that has just been pushed on one side of the gender. And it's unfair because women get away with so much because of it. Sean say, yeah, humans of any demographic can be a danger. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because women have a lot of issues that they don't deal with. And anything that's contained and not dealt with, anything that's boiling will eventually blow up. Sisterhood is a fallacy just based on the mere fact of women being insecure, and a lot of what they do is based off of that insecurity, jealousy.
That self-love, that self-awareness. A lot of reactionary behavior sometimes can be, unconsciously driven. But a lot of you are very aware of your demeanor and your projection. And you don't care. Y'all just don't care. So she's spitting some facts, It's a good listen. We're not gonna listen for 9 whole minutes though. So y'all can go
and that's what makes
check her out. She's on my shared page.
Because women have a lot of issues that they don't
It is
deal
a fallacy, and I speak about this all the time. The narrative that's pushed about women and this innocence, this sugar and spice and everything nice. Yeah, that shit is bullshit. It would have been nice when when we were growing up that it was a thing, but now today's women, no, not so much. Us sugar and spice girls are not really on the forefront of exposure to womanhood at all. Womanhood is sexually driven, whore mentality, attention, big business, boss chick, entrepreneur, nothing humbling, with gratitude and appreciation and kindness and the ability to listen, comprehend, be quiet, and not be so reactionary. So I'm against pushing these delusional demands, narratives, mindsets, because we women can be fucking demonic and evil too. So, mind yourself. That's the first thing, check yourself, because, we can't control what others do. but we can control our response, right? We can choose love over envy, encouragement over criticism. We can be the sisters, the daughters, mothers, and friends who lift each other up instead of tearing each other down. If we love ourselves fully, there is no room for hate, only growth, connection and power. And that, my sisters, is how we begin to heal. So I'm going to say salute to Pastor Hell for letting me know that I want to increase my fulfillment and be full. So I got to come in and teach, that's all it is a teaching moment. If it don't apply, let it fly. If you fall into any of these categories with your sisters, healing can be done. That reflection in the mirror, self-awareness, and checking your own projection is something important. Again, journaling is important. See where you've been so you can see where you're going. Just saying. Because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so damn much. So, check yourself before you wreck yourself and mind yourself bringing that hate shit over here. Because I got chambers too.
You know I love you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm from Shaolin too. But this was good. I appreciate everybody pulling up and popping in and staying around to have this conversation. I wish it was more sisters in tow, sisters willing to come over and listen and build, so we can all do better as a conglomerate, like a society, really building on some real shit. Yeah, they definitely rather talk about some digging pussy and, what men ain't doing and all of that when,
Shameful shit.
Please. You don't even get along with your mama. You try and get along with the man.
Shameful shit.
Crazy. All right. We appreciate the support tonight, sis. Appreciate you pulling up and popping in with me. And thank you for the gifted membership. Salute to you always. And if y'all ain't been over there to check out my sister, go do that. Subscribe. Become a member. And get down with the tribe vibe. Get down with the vibe. Tribe Called Harris gifted a membership. Salute. I appreciate you. If these memberships landed on you, support the tribe. Go check out the content that's hidden behind the membership wall. I'm just saying there's some good stuff back there. And try to maintain that membership. You all appreciate it.
We the tribe. Yeah, we ride. Got your back. Got your side. Moving as one. Can't divide. One voice, big dreams. Worldwide. We the tribe. Yeah, we ride. Got your back. Got your side. Moving as one. Can't divide. Voice, big dreams. Worldwide.
Worldwide. Word. Music is nice. $5 from the tribe. He said, I got 5 on it for the tribe ladies. Salute, salute. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Donations. And another gifted membership. If that membership landed on you, have a look at the content and try to maintain that membership. You all appreciate it. Salute to everybody tonight for popping in on Shame Sunday. If you're here for the replay, don't forget to hit that like button. Share the stream with somebody you think would appreciate it or someone you think won't. It's all good. Because, if you love yourself.
Even if you get mad, even if you get offended. So, what you going to do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
If you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so much.
You're not a mom. So if you're not a mom, you don't know shit about nurturing a man, nurturing a family. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know how to nurture no home.
Nah. That doesn't seem like the popular consensus for women today. So, it's Salute to y'all. Be kind to somebody besides yourself, because that's when true character shines through, and you might not lose your life. It's crazy work out here. And y'all know what I say, you know, our society ain't gonna thrive no higher than the morality of our women. So let's get that intact so we can, you know, be a positive, motivating force for the next generation. Not a self-destruction pill. So I appreciate y'all. Hubby, thank you for being on the ones and twos and clicking on these buttons back here. It's too much work. I'm just saying. So appreciate y'all hard working content creators out here. Y'all keep pushing and striving. And yeah, we'll see y'all on the fly. We'll be back this week. Salute to the tribe. Tuesday, Wednesday for the blueprint to a man's thoughts with Sis Red Lipstick Vibe. Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. We be back. Peace, y'all.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
I didn't do it. I'm just showing you what's being done so you can be aware, right?
It's so disheartening that in 2025, I have to say this, that women lack womanly wisdom and they lack awareness. They are intellectually intelligent when it comes to academics. Yeah. But when it comes to womanly wisdom and understanding how men function, they are bankrupt. Girl, how is it you walk around here, I'm a boss chick and I make $250,000 and I drive my Range Rover and all that, but you crying on my phone. Everything that women crave the most, which is the love of a man, she has put no effort into that. He should just, well, because I'm pretty and I have a vagina and I can make a house a home and I can do tongue tricks and I can bear his children. So what does that mean? Every woman says that. It's beautiful women everywhere. You gotta have more than pretty. What value do you bring to a man's life? Most women don't know that. How do you become an asset to his life? In exchange for what you want from him, what does he get from you that he cannot get from everybody else? That's where we're missing it.
I talk to so many women and they just like, yo, I can't even find a good conversation.
Because they're not good conversations.
Oh.
See, most women are boring. Now, ladies, I'm for the men and for the women, so I'm going to give this disclaimer. But most women are boring. Most women go to school, they'll go to work, they might be taking some classes to go to school. If they have kids, their life revolves around their kids. And would you want to be a part of that life?
Not if they're not doing anything outside of that.
That makes sense.
So how can you say I can't have a decent conversation when you're not even interesting? But
you see, baby, I don't do this just for the recognition. I do it for the children. You can take the children and bounce them on their knees. Bounce them on the knee and then sing a melody. The Varnell man, did you mean he's mine? That was lovely. That was beautiful. Johnny Gill should sign you up. My. Man.
Them motherfuckers don't never talk about kids and the structure of communities and families and all that. Them motherfuckers ain't talking about no communities and all that kind of stuff. And they ain't talking about no like they not talking about that shit.
You ain't lying.
And so you motherfuckers need to start unplugging.
Keep lying like anybody's like you guys keep lying and lying and lying and lying and lying like people don't have the tape on you. At this point, it's just ridiculous.
Shame. Shame.
The Seds covered it on their channel, if I remember right. Make sure y'all be checking out the Seds, man. They cover a lot of shit before everybody do. That's just the facts. Shout out to the thieves on YouTube, bro.
Flashback.
Bring shame
Absolutely.
back. Growing up, a woman's reputation was everything. It was everything.
Soon after.
I don't think women want to put the work in no more. Not even being mothers, because they're shitty mothers. When my kids is going to kindergarten and first grade, and they could barely read. Mom, it's your fault. Yeah, that's your job.
You know what?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Like a lot of you motherfuckers. You go back in your past and you know your mama was a rotten bitch. Okay? And you make up all these things about how good she was.
Man, we gotta find somebody that's down for hers, man. All these girls sipping, man. Who you think fit the category? The
Seds covered it on their channel, if I remember right. Make sure y'all be checking out the Seds, man. They cover a lot of shit before everybody do. That's just the facts. Shout out to the thieves on YouTube, bro.
So, I just have a different mindset because I grew up with a lot of boys. So, in me having a whole bunch of brothers, I grew up with nothing but boys. Not to say I didn't grow up around any girls, but the large majority of my crew were pretty tomboyish, pretty similar to me. The way these girls be fighting and cackling and sleeping with each other's men, like me and my girl, we didn't do stuff like that. We didn't sleep with each other. We didn't kiss in the back, those types of things, it's just a different world now. So I think, the generations before me have failed. And we are seeing the effects of it now. And it doesn't apply to everybody because it is some good women out there and it is some good mothers out there and some great families, but we don't see that shit.
Telling you, bro.
Be the main one.
Them motherfuckers don't never talk about kids and the structure of communities and families and all that. Them motherfuckers ain't talking about no communities and all that kind of stuff. And they ain't talking about no they not talking about that shit.
You ain't lying.
And so you motherfuckers need to start unplugging from a lot of these fucking relationships.
Everything, me and my wife are conscious parents. We go out, we smoke something, we drink something, but not around our kid. We listen to grown-up music, but not around our kid. We homeschool, we feed them fruits and vegetables and have them drink water because we want them to be grown-ups. We don't want them to remain children, and we just see grown children raising little children that are going to remain children.
Well said, well said. Much later.
Really need to stop condoning this shit. Like, bitches like that need to be put on the fucking chopping block and castrated. Why the fuck is you trying to normalize some trick?
Shame has to be brought back. Shame plays a big part in our society and keeping it afloat. When you
Told you. I told you. You ain't tell me shit.
Like, if you make booting content, you need to be shamed. That's weird. That's odd.
Told you. I told you. You ain't tell me shit.
We need to bring shame back. Yes.
I'm just gonna say it. We need to bring back shame. We need to start telling.
I dated a married man for 25 years.
Why would a woman ever feel comfortable going to work with a scarf or a bonnet on?
So when people say, bring back shame, coach, we need to bring back shame.
Told you. I told you. You ain't tell me shit.
Jesus. Somebody with common sense has to be the voice of reason on this internet. Because too many of y'all are participating in foolishness. Shame must be brought back. Because y'all have gotten too...
Okay, super random video, but I just need to yap about this because I'm tired. Let's bring back shame for having poor care.
I'm not gonna lie, when are we gonna bring back slut shaming? When are we gonna bring that back? When are we gonna start?
Y'all, we need to go ahead and bring shame back before it go extinct.
I think we need to bring back shame. I think
That's what's missing.
Shame is missing.
We gotta bring shame back, bro. Cause some of y'all act like karma ain't real and it won't.
All jokes aside, we need to bring back shame. Have y'all noticed that everything...
If you ask me, I think we need to bring back shame. I think you bitches are so...
We need to bring back shame.
No, we need shame. Shame is a necessity in today's world, man.
Hey, real quick.
If you get mad, even if you get offended, so what you gonna do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
So shame works. Shame may work. I'm evolving as I'm talking to you. When Gunny said shame, I was like, okay, if we shame the women, I'm embarrassed because these women do these things too. Glorilla is embarrassing. Miss Red is embarrassing. These
we got those.
are embarrassing. But how far do we pull it back?
Pull the way back.
It has to be something.
With Michelle at 4:30. Stop.
Mom.
At 4:30.
Mom.
What?
Are you tricking tonight? Are you tricking tonight?
No, I'm not.
I want to watch a movie since you're not tricking tonight.
Your mother was a whore. My mother was a whore.
Your whore mother.
Oh, you know what we also need to do as a black society in America? Bring back shame and judgment.
Listen, guys, and punks and ladies and men and whoever.
You know, you ain't never been that smart. It ain't your fault, man. You don't come from good parents.
If there's anything that needs to happen in 2024, it's knowing how to be ashamed. What's going on instead? I got to convert people to a belief system that you're not even completely walking in. You don't even know how to be shamed. You don't know how to say, I'm sorry. I'm talking about a real apology. I ain't talking about you saying something roundabout. Don't know how to be ashamed. Don't know how to be remorseful. Don't know how to have some regret. I'm not talking about living in shame.
I didn't do it. I'm just showing you what's being done so you can be aware, right?
We're going to watch it. I mean, I'm not because I got a weak stomach, but people going to watch it. Okay? Because you deserve public shame for nonsense. Nonsense is deserving of public shame. Exactly, Seamus. It wakes people up.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame works, friends. Like, shame truly works. Shame truly works.
Please bring back women with class. Please. Like, we need to bring back shame. There has to be some shame in the game. Women just run around saying anything, doing anything, posting anything because there's no shame in the game. Then y'all just be like, let people do what they want to do. When I was growing up, we couldn't do what we wanted to do. Everybody has say-so on what we did. Our moms, our dads, our grannies, our granddads, our aunties, uncles, principals, teachers, neighbors, people walking down the street. It didn't matter. And that is what kept us from acting the way the world acts today. Because we was embarrassed to make ourselves look stupid. We was embarrassed to post certain things on social media. We was too embarrassed to walk outside looking any kind of way. We was embarrassed because we didn't want to be shamed. But y'all make everybody think everything is okay and everything is not okay. Can we please get back to class? Please. Morals, morality, respect. I am so tired of the ratchet whore culture. I'm tired.
Your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life.
I got a visitor. Peace, Hassan. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Mrs SheSaid?
I'm doing good, sir. Good to see you up here. I never had you on up here. Salute to you, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. I appreciate you for having me. I gotta hit the link at least one time, on Mrs.
Okay.
SheSaid.
I usually try to get the ladies up. We was just about to end it, but you got something to add to the stream?
Yeah, I mean, you appreciate you for having me, and I've been seeing those clips about shaming. Yeah, we got to bring shaming back because people need to be shamed, just like how our grandparents used to shame us, our parents. I don't know what went wrong, but that's the world we live in. And now when you shame somebody, they take offensive, man or woman. I'm not put all the blame on the woman, put it all on women. But yeah, but we do need to bring it back. Now it might be like a slow process, because don't forget there's a whole generation now growing up not used to shaming, or you're offending them, you know. So we also got to look at it like that. So it's gonna be I think we're gonna go back to the old days, but it's like a slow process. Like slowly,
Right.
you know,
It's a mindset and behavior. You know, shame is a painful feeling of humiliation and distress. It's caused by your consciousness of wrong and foolish behavior. It's not necessarily shaming. Shaming tactic is kind of bullying versus using shame as correction and a lesson. You know, and that shit is really kind of taught and developed at home. So we're kind of not promoting conscious parenting, right? And teaching directly.
Yeah.
So of course, like you said, it's a generational thing of ignorance, of course. But this tonight was about if you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. So this hate is, you know, projected from a lack of self-love. What do you think about that?
No, I definitely agree with that. There's a lot of people, they hate themselves, so they take their anger on everybody. They're miserable in life. But that's the world we live in, you know, and especially when it comes to older people. You know, when an older gentleman or an older lady shame you back in the day, I mean, in some countries they still exist. They don't disrespect. Now, in some places, they yell at the old man. Some punch him, slap. It's like, damn. But yeah, there's a lot of self-hating going on. So those people, they'll never come to the, how you say, what's the word for it? Understand, like, yeah, there you go. But so they take it on other people while they being miserable. So they want other people to be miserable like them. And not everybody, because some people, they understand what they're doing. This BS, oh, I don't know what I was doing.
Right.
Maybe few, yeah, but a lot of people do know exactly what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And those people you gotta watch out for the most part, especially how bad, how evil what they done, and how bad the lie they doing, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, but we about to close this out. You know, if you can check the replay, there's a lot of information given. You know, and then leave a comment and let me know what you think. You got any final thoughts? Even though he wasn't even be alone.
No, it's all good. I just want to be, you know, and at least one time, at least I hit the panel, you know. Thank you, letting me be.
I might have to have a panel geared towards the gentleman. I don't think I've ever had like a panel, really, honestly. It's usually me and myself. So if I do, I'll definitely have you invited. I would appreciate you coming and joining in. So
no, I appreciate you. And then I'll catch the replay and see what I missed, but I'll definitely leave a comment. Other than that, salute everybody. Have a good night.
All right, you too, brother. Salam. All right, guys, we heading out. Y'all have a great week. We all get a free day tomorrow, right? It's holiday, Indigenous People Day. All right. Okay, Christopher Wallace Day for us. Yes. So be kind to somebody besides yourself, because that's when true character shines through. And you know, you might not get hurt outside if you use your manners. That's all. Good night. Peace.
This is my last Once upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a bitch who nigga wanna I said my face bump, ass tight, racks stuck up shack height, jury on me flashlight. I been listening last night, hit him with that good, make a nigga act right. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Big bad pussy, not the belly band. Take a member, let's see, I can put it back in all these bitches. It's big bad pussy, not the belly band. Take a man, back, party back, and know you bitches fuck. If it's it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's